Both in me. Oh. Better. So much better. Hey, Blue Eyes. Hey, Kalani. Dace, Prosperity Flows, Irene, Jackie, Fab, Michael. I literally just cut my finger just now. Damn those razors. Misery. It's afternoon over here. Hey, Patty. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had things to do for my mum before I could come on live. Nasiha, Kaz, Diva, Christina, Ms. Russell, K-Brand, Sylvia, no, Silva, Dora, just saying hello to everybody. Oh, what is going on here now? Okay. This is an open live, so again, I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come into the room. If you're a super fan subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. I do free yes and no questions, so you do not need to be a member or a super fan or a subscriber to get a reading from me. I don't just read for everybody who can pay. I read for people who can't pay as well. So I cater to everybody. If you would like to, hey, Gabriella, Van Lena, Shell, Psychic. So if you would like to get on my list, Ophelia, if you would like to get on my list and you would like to get a 17 card reading, first of all, I highly recommend that you record it. Record my voice, record the live, or you can wait for me to upload it on my YouTube channel, which sometimes takes about 3 days, because if my live goes on for more than 3 hours, it takes time to download it. You do not need to be a member or a subscriber to ask me a question. I do cater, hey Bella, I do cater to members and subscribers first. Oh shit. The first 15 minutes always goes to members and subscribers. First 15 minutes goes to members and subscribers. And once the alarm clock goes off, I will cater then to my non-members, non-subscribers, basically people who are not following me, because I like to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to get a reading. So I will say again, and so will my what are you guys again? My moderators, sorry. My moderators will also pin up every so often that you do not need to gift, like, share, or subscribe. You are allowed to spam away, because if you don't spam your question, then I'm never going to see it. So keep on spamming, guys. Again, I do free readings as well as gifted readings. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. That will get you on my list. That will, you'll be seen and bypass everybody in the room. 17 cards is in depth, so I will tell you a specific question. If you have a specific question, I can tell you what you need to know. If you've got something like a general, if you want a general reading, then I can do that for you as well. But if it's going to be an in-depth reading, even if it's a small reading, sorry, this is really annoying, hold on. Even if it's just like a 2-minute reading that I give you and it's for free, I always recommend that you record it, because if it doesn't make sense now, it will make sense at some point. So once again, my moderators will put up, if this chair breaks, I will just laugh. It's a little bit squeaky for my likings, but if it breaks, oh my God. So again, you do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. The way that I do my readings is first 15 minutes goes to members and subscribers, or members and super fans, because they changed it now. When my 15 minutes is done, I've got to get my 5 a day. Got to get in my 5 a day. That tastes like crap. Really sour. All right. In-depth reading again. It is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. Otherwise, copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. If you want a private reading from me, one-to-one reading, email me. My email is on the main page of my TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. This is my only TikTok account. How do you know it's my legitimate account? I have over 100,000 followers, and I only follow 28 people. That is the key. I only follow 28 people. I will never message you. I will never reach out to you. I will never contact you in any sort of way. So somebody with my face is reaching out to you. That is a scammer. You've been warned. So again, block, report, and delete those people if you can. That would really help me out. All right. I am going to go to the top of the screen, and I'm going to see who my super fans are and my subscribers, and you'll get a reading. Like I said, you do not need to follow me to get an in-depth reading. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't have to do a thing. Just copy and paste your question. If my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. Okay. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and light. Okay. Let's get on with it, shall we? Should I have another one of these? Guys, my armpits are already sweating. All right, here we go. Helena, hi honey. Start the clock. Okay. What does the rest of the month have for me? Let's have a look and see. I will be posting this live on my YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is on the main page of my TikTok, so you can go there. I am verified on Instagram, so if somebody's going to scam you on Instagram, that's your fault. I have a blue tick there. What does the rest of the month have for you? Okay, there's something around money, work, and business, okay? You need to focus on money, work, and business. I also see something around the home life that's going to get better, or things are going to start feeling more emotionally fulfilled. I feel like you're supposed to be a business owner. Something about business and home life. And there's also an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I am seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I'm also seeing a celebration or a wedding at some point. So what's in the rest of the month for you? Something about focusing on money and work and career, because money's coming your way. Something about emotional contentment, happy, fulfilled family. And then something about an older masculine that you could potentially be collaborating with around the work arena. And also there's some sort of celebration or a wedding around you as I'm connecting to you, sweetie. So I hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, darling. Love and light to you. Nasiha. What's Sheeran's intentions when he messaged me, please? Does he have feelings for you? Right. Nasiha Sheeran. Nasiha and Shiran. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like me. You do not need to follow. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers, or members and super fans, whatever the hell they call it now, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Does he have feelings for you? I don't think so. I feel like there's a hidden element about this person that you may or may not know about. I feel like he's money orientated. I feel very slow in his energy to movement. I feel like at some point, if you ever did hook up with him, you're going to be like, this is a load of bullshit. I feel like he's stuck in his own way. I do not see emotions or feelings attached to him. He's more of a practical person, earth body energy than emotional energy. Intentions, I don't feel like it feels good. The moon is a hidden energy. The moon card is like you can't see it clearly, but intuitively you feel like you know something isn't right. So I would say to you, trust your intuition on whatever you're getting with this person. Something doesn't feel right. Something feels a little bit off. I don't know about this. And then I've got prosperity lies ahead. You're a super fan. Prosperity lies ahead for you. I also see another person coming into your matrix, and I feel very earth energy, Nasiha. So I feel very Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy in your, and also Cancerian energy around you. That could be their star sign to some degree, or their sun, moon, and rising sign. But those are the energies that I'm picking up as I'm connecting to you. Gabriella, any messages for you, please? Angels and guides and loved ones. What does Gabriella need to know, please? Love and light. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question, and if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you are a member or a subscriber or a super fan, whatever you call it, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Gabriella, you got a lot of happiness in your energy, a lot of things to look forward to, but in between you looking forward to something, there's some sort of conflict. Mental conflict, feeling challenged to some degree, feeling like the energy is a little bit off. Maybe you're dealing with a bunch of assholes and you're thinking, when is this going to end? But I feel like make sure you're paying attention to the blessing in disguise. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, Gabriella, that there is some sort of good news coming your way. The birthing of a child, something emotionally fulfilling, some sort of romantic energy. And look what card is on the table for you, sweetie. This is the best card in the deck. Out of the 78 cards, this is the best card in the deck. The Sun card is children, travel, joyous outcome, good health, blessings, prosperity, the whole shebang bang. So the way I see it is you got a lot of things to look forward to. All you got to do is kind of get out of the way, yeah? Ego. The ego gets in the way and messes everything up energetically. Fab, is the energy influencing Clinton's decision to call you? Angels and guides and loved ones, let's have a look and see. To work for him. All right. Clinton, Fab. Angels and guides and loved ones. Clinton and Fab, please and thank you. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. And you don't even have to be a follower to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question, and if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. I don't think that it's going to be it's not an influential energy that's influencing Clinton to not call you to work for him, but there is a woman that's influencing to some degree, or there is a woman in his energy. Who is that? Liliana, you're on my list. Be patient, sweetie. I got you, honey. She is some sort of an influence. I don't care if this is his colleague, co-worker, a girlfriend, or a lover, but there is some sort of female influence around him. Do I feel like at some point you could potentially get a phone call? I do. I do see luck on your side. I do see wish fulfillment. I do see some sort of contentment. I will say that you have to be careful what you wish for, because you are going to get it. And I also feel like I also have to say to you, Fab, there's something about the number 9 days, 9 weeks, the 9th of a month. This could be a reach out period. It could represent, you know, days, weeks, months, or the 9th of a month when things will start to shift and change in your favor. But there is some sort of an influence of number 9 around you. Now, if you haven't seen the number 9 yet, you might start to see it everywhere you go. If you would like to get, I don't know what did I just see there? If you would like to get, it is 4,000 coins. If you would like to get on my list, it is the gaming keyboard. Ophelia or Kalani, I just received the bear. Was that 4,000 coins? Could you let me know, please? Your guided message, Fab, is your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off, Fab. I feel like there is an influence. It's not an energy, like, so to speak. It's the wrong gift. If it has to be the gaming keyboard, or you can add another 1,000 on there. Trinice, I did put it above the screen. It's above the screen or in the gift box below. I can give you a reading, Trinice. I can give you 10 cards. Are you all right with that? Let me know if she says yes. Trinice, I can give you like 10 cards. Tinker. Angels, guides and loved ones. Any guidance for Tinker, please and thank you. Trinice, 10 cards. Let me know. Oh, shit on a stick. I see expansion in your energy, Trinika, in the next 3 months. And it could be around work, a business. I feel like you need to make sure that you're fighting for the things that you want. My advice is don't change who you are to please other people. My advice would also be for you to go into that calming state of mind energy. Like, don't use your ego to overthink things, because I do feel as I'm connecting to you, there's going to be a shift in your energy. Now, it's either work, travel, relocation, a move. So my guidance for you is remain on top of your game. Fight for what you believe in. Don't overanalyzing things, self-imprisonment, restricting yourself from your blessings. This is somebody who's overthinking things, and it's like, it's not even, you don't need to do that. So when I'm connecting to you, sweetheart, I feel like there is Tinker, there is hope in your energy, but you need to get out of your own way as well. Like, there's hope in your energy, but you got to get out of your own way. Get out of my own way. What do you mean by that? Stop thinking so negatively. Stop expecting the worst case scenario, because thoughts become things. That's what that represents. Thoughts become things. Okay. Halima. Angels and guides and loved ones, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't even need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you would like to get on my list and you want to get a 17 card reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. Halima, will Oladipo contact me to reconcile? I don't think so, honey. And if it is, I don't know what kind of connection you have with this person, but if you and this person had some sort of intimate energy, it would be specifically for that, not for a long-term relationship, not because they want you, they love you, or they need to be around you. It'll be specifically for boom boom. I also feel like, as I'm connecting to you, you need to focus on your money, your work, your career, your business, your cash, because you're supposed to be a business owner. You're somebody that is self-sufficient. You don't need anybody. You just want somebody. And I also feel like, as I'm connecting to you, you're going to be traveling as well. Something needs to change in your energy. It's like you, in order to move out of rough waters into smoother waters, something needs to shift and change in your energy for you to get to where you need to get to, is what I'm hearing. Ms. Russell. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Ms. Russell need to know, please, in love and light? When I'm done with my gifters, I always make sure I do 15 minutes for members and subscribers, and then another 15 minutes for non-members and non-subscribers. That way I'm getting everybody, I'm trying to give everybody a reading. Brent, you're on my list. It ain't easy to write with this plaster. It's not even a plaster, it's like sellotape. Brent, you're on my list. I got you, honey. Ms. Russell, anything for you? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Miss Russell need to know, please, and thank you? I feel like there's all of these stuff coming into your energy, but I feel like there's a some sort of a delay. I feel like there's supposed to be like new opportunities around work, new love, more intimacy in the relationship that you're currently in. If you're not in one, then there's a relationship coming your way. I feel like you need to be seen to some degree, or you need to have some sort of recognition. I also feel like I've got a happy home for you, but everything seems to be a delay or later on in the future. And I feel like, as I'm connecting to you, it's because You need to make a choice or a decision. The Lovers card is always a choice, an opportunity around love. If you're currently in a relationship and the person that you're with is, you know, not doing what they're supposed to do, the universe is going to give you another opportunity around the love arena. So I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to make an important choice or a decision, and it should be something that makes you feel good. Like, listen to your intuition, not your ego, because your ego is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. Miriam, what one needs to know about love? Huh? Miriam, what do you need to know about love, please and thank you? Well, first and foremost, you're a healer, sweetheart. Stop giving your energy just to any old Tom, Dick, or Harry. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to do some self-love. You need to do some self-care. You need to find your strength and have the courage to persevere and move forward. And then there is definitely love around you. You need to take your vitamins, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of intimacy coming your way. I feel like you need some. You need a good one. And I also feel like you could meet somebody around work or around study, depending on where it is. But there is a need for you to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And the Queen of Swords is a bad bitch. So she says what she needs to say when she needs to say it. And that's what you need to do. So do you have love on the horizon? Duh. Obviously. Gabby. Angels of guides and loved ones. What does Gabby need to know? Will Sanelli and our relationship after finding out about the baby, huh? End. Will it end? After finding, will Sanelli end our relationship after finding out about the baby? I got a yes with this. I feel like this person's going to be thinking about money, how they're going to provide. I feel like they want to focus on their money, their work, and their career, their studies, whatever it is that they're doing. I feel in this relationship, you have given so much and you might feel like you don't get anything in return. I feel like there could have been other third-party situations going on. I feel like you're going to be okay on your own with or without this person. But the answer that I'm getting to this question is yes. I also feel as I'm connecting to you that you've got another love, whether you want it or not. I mean, it's up to you. God has given you free will. But I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there is going to be another opportunity around love for you. And you could meet this person around work or around study. FYI, aside from this connection and the baby, you're going to have shitloads of money. Just thought I'd put that in there. Carisha. Any messages from your guides, angels and guides and loved ones? What does Carisha need to know, please, in love and light? If you would like to get on my list, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. I'm going to pin it on the bottom right there. It's right there. Look at that. Look at that. Sorry. Look at that. It's at the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to get an in-depth reading, it is the gaming keyboard. And you should record your reading so you can go back to it later on. I will be posting this live on my YouTube channel, but that will take about 2 days if it's over 5 hours long. Okay, Carisha. What does Carisha's guides want you to know? You need to learn to listen to your intuition, yeah? Because I feel like your intuition is on point. I also feel like you've got mediumistic abilities, Carisha. Like you've got mediumistic abilities. You're able to sense and see and feel things that other people can't sense, see and feel. And sometimes you might say to yourself, oh my God, am I going crazy? And it's just because like you're psychic and like mediumistic. I also feel like you're supposed to be collaborating with 2 or 3 people later on. I also feel like you need to get out of your head because you're overanalyzing and overthink everything. That's not going to help anything. I also feel like you're going to be traveling, relocating, going on a holiday at some point because the Fool card represents new adventures, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, and it just talks about absolute abundance, sweetheart. So you're going to be traveling, whether you know it or not. You're gonna be. You're going to be. I'm just going to read one more and then I'm going to start with my gifters. Maria. Will my husband and I reconcile? Angels and guides and loved ones. Will you and your husband reconcile, please and thank you? Maria. Will you and your husband reconcile? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Will you and your husband reconcile? I don't know. I got a no with this. I got that I got anxiety around this. I get that somebody, you and or your husband, is at a crossroads. I feel like you're worrying about, I don't know if it's money or finances or stability. I feel like somebody's trapped in their mind. I can read for Trinice, but it's only 10 cards if she's okay with that. So I feel like I got a no with this. I feel as well, my love, Maria, if you connected with your husband, if you reconciled with your husband, I don't think anything has changed. I think that whatever issues that you had that arose in the relationship will end up arising again. It'll come back again. Like, I know that you're looking for victory. I know you're looking for stability. I know you're looking for all of this. I gifted you on the last day and your list was full. I wasn't on live for a while and I've only been doing subscribers reading. I don't know when that was. If you gifted me, I would have definitely read for you. There's only one. There is somebody that gifted me, but the name is not yours. It's a different name. So, hun, I got a no with this question about you and your husband. I got that somebody's at a crossroads. Somebody's trying to make a decision. Should I stay or should I go? Do I do it or should I not? Should I say something or should I not say something? Something just feels out of whack in terms of your relationship. Again, if you did get back, Maria, with your partner, I don't think anything has changed. I think it will still be the same energy and problems will continue to arise again later on. I just want you to know that now. I can't tell you what to do. Tarot is a glimpse into possibilities. But at the end of the day, guys, we're the one with the power. Free will. I can give you a glimpse into the possibilities. It's up to you what road you want to choose. So if I say to you, oh, I don't think that you should be going with this person, and you choose to do that anyway, and then things go wrong, it's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. But I will pick up if something doesn't feel right. Okay? It was only a subscribers live only. Okay. Liliana, get over here. I'm about to do a 17 card reading right now for Liliana. Just in case you guys are thinking, wait, what does the gaming keyboard reading look like? Because it is the gaming keyboard above the screen that will get you on my list, and will get you 17 cards. And I'm about to do one now. So if you're interested and you're like, what does this look like? A 17 card reading. This is it. It's really intense. It's really in depth. And I highly recommend, Liliana, you know, to Nadama, you're on my list. Record it. Record your reading so you can go back to it later on. Okay. Or you can wait for me to post it up on YouTube. So the first thing that I do, Liliana, or everyone, angel guides, loved ones, this is for Liliana. What does Liliana need to know? Please, in love and light. I be finances okay with my kids. I saw a red bird on my window. Is that a good sign? Anything to do with animals is always a good sign. People always feel like if they see a crow or was it a crow or a, what's the other black bird called? Forget. There's the crow and there's the fucking tip of my tongue. Crow and anybody? The crow and the other magpie? No, it's all black. Raven. Thank you, Kimberly. Everyone thinks that when they see the crow or the raven, they're like, ooh, bad luck, bad things. No, it just means that you're a magician. It means in your past life, it was a raven. It means in your past life, you have magic, majestic energy attached from your ancestors, and you are just walking with magic. So those ravens and those crows are attached to you. Like I said, you do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to tap the screen. CK, you're on my list. CK, you're on my list. It has to be the gaming keyboard in order to get my attention. I'm going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you a 17 card reading. Do not need to tap the screen. Do not need to gift me. Do not need to like, share, or subscribe. So your question was, what was your question? Oh, somebody said I sent the gaming keyboard. Can anyone see Sweet Conscious Vibes? Let me check. I only got 4 out of 11. I've got 4 out of 11. I've got Liliana, Brent, Nadama, and CK. It didn't come through, sweetheart. I didn't see it. If you look above your screen, you're going to see 4 out of 11 numbers. I've got 4 people on my list. It says 4 out of 11 up there. So it didn't come through. And that's my moderator and my daughter. She's also keeping an eye out. So there's only 4 out of 11, so it didn't come through. Liliana, can you pin up your question again or ask your question again? Something about finances and kids. I'm hearing and I'm seeing with you, Liliana, number 8. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or the 8th of a month, you're going to start to go into your manifestation energy. I also feel anxiety around you, which is why your manifestations are taking longer to get to you. Because when you're anxious and you're worried about something, it means you're not in alignment with what you're asking for. I've got Archangel Michael around you. Archangel Michael is the angel that protects, guides, and watches over you. I've got protection, divine intervention coming your way. I've got acceptance. It is what it is, no more, no less. IB finances okay. I'm guessing you're asking, will your finances be okay? And with your kids, and then the red bird. So I've got a doorway opening. So I've got an opportunity that's going to come your way. An opportunity that's going to present itself, and it's going to lead you to the direction that you need to go in. You need to be in the energy of accepting. I am where I am right now, and I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. So I heard acceptance, let go. There is a new beginning. There is a new opportunity in your energy, and you're basically manifesting everything that you're thinking, feeling, and saying. So then ask yourself, is my heart, my mind, my body, and my soul in sync with what I'm sending out to the universe? Obviously it isn't, because you have anxiety, you're worrying, and you're stressing out about it. So you want to know if you're going to be okay financially and your kids. I've got the World card here. This is you learning important life lessons. Okay, I feel like you're going to complete a cycle, beginning of something brand new. I am seeing 8 around you, so things will start to shift and change in 8 days, weeks, months, or the 8th of a month. At the minute you feel a bit stagnant, but this energy is telling you, let go, find balance and harmony, find peace, and then the doorway shall open. Do I feel like you're going to be financially okay? I'm going to have to say 100%, because you're in your manifestation energy. Bianca, you're on my list, but I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's a delay to it because you're scared, worried, afraid, unsure. When, where, how is what's going through your mind. These are the questions that you're asking. And when you're asking about that, that means you're sending out different signals to the universe. So the universe is like, I don't really know what she's asking for, because she says one thing, but then she's thinking another thing. Or she says one thing and then her emotions are saying something completely different. Hold on a second. It has to show above the screen. Moderators, all of my moderators that are in here, I've only got 5 out of 11. So I've got 5 out of 11, and somewhere in the midst I've got Trinice. So I've got 5 names, there you go, out of 11. It's saying 5 out of 11. It hasn't come through. If it comes through, it will show your name and it will show the gaming keyboard. I don't think it was not sent, because if it was sent, it will say 6 out of 11. It hasn't come through. Everyone that has paid for a reading, you will see their name and then a keyboard. All right, so I'm getting your guided messages out. Liliana, give me 1 second. So it's 13 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards. That is 17 cards in total. And this is what it looks like, Liliana. So I'm going to say to you, yes, your finances are going to be okay. You and your children are going to be okay. You're divinely protected. There's an opportunity going to present itself for you. And it could all happen in 8 days, weeks, months, or the 8th of a month. It can be a screenshot if you want to send proof. All right, here we go. Liliana. What does Liliana need to know, please? In love and light. Look at your first card, Liliana. Ace of Swords. Mental clarity. This is the hand of God coming out of the cloud, giving you mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities, new beginnings, new job, new. Everything is new. So I already, before the card even came out, I said to you, you've already got new opportunities, or an opportunity is going to present itself. Didn't I? I did, didn't I? I said it. So I feel, and then look at this. And then there's you, imprisonment, isolation, restricting yourself, worrying, stressing. She is trapped in her thoughts. Swords represents mind and the intellect. So the eight of Swords always represents things like, I'm over-analyzing, I'm overthinking it, self-imprisonment, restricting my energy, I'm blocking my blessings with my thoughts alone. So all you've got to do is believe in the impossible. Believe. I've got an older masculine around you, lover or friend, somebody that you could be collaborating with. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You do need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, and you do need to say what you need to say when you need to say it. You are feeling everything. Like you're an empath. Things haven't been easy. Honey, if you've been following me, you know that you and I are on the same boat. I'm literally just waiting for my mum to go. At any minute now, she's basically dying. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But I cannot think that way. There, that's what it looks like. Sweet Conscious Jazz 1111, you're on my list. So when you're on my list, it pops up like that. So honey, I know it hasn't been easy for you. I can see it. But you're creating a block to the blessings and your prayers. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got to find power in where you are in this moment. I will say this to you as well. 2 masculines in your energy. Lovers or friends, people that you could be collaborating with. If they're not here, they're coming in at some point. I also feel like you need to be a boss or a leader, because you were born, you have this energy about you when I connect to you, Liliana, where you were born to be a leader. So either the boss of the company, you have your own company, because you were meant to have that respect. You were meant to be somebody, a leadership role, but you need to be strategic in the moves that you're making. I feel like you wanted to know about your kids, if everything's going to be okay. That's the happy family card. This is emotional contentment, blessings, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You're feeling everything at a really high octave. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. She's nurturing, loving, supporting, a healing source for everybody. I bet you're one of those people that's there for everybody, but you're not there for yourself. And then that's where the problem lays, because you give out so much loving, kind energy to everybody else, and then it creates some sort of upheaval. So when you said it hasn't been easy, words become things. Stop saying that. When you say things like, my life is so hard, everything goes wrong, that energy, those words that you chose to speak with your free will, is attached to a spirit or an energy form. And then that energy of suppression, negativity, and fear will give you your blessing, because you keep talking about it. So what you're doing is, when you're saying it with your free will, life is hard, it's attached to an energy or a spirit, and that will support you in what you have just said. Your free will has just said out loud, life is so hard. If you change your mind and you say something like, life is good, life is not hard, I'm abundant, I am flowing, and I'm protected by the divine, and my ancestors and my loved ones on the other side are watching over me and they got my back, then you change and shift the energy. So I'm just letting you know now, watch your mouth. Because this is upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world. And I am sorry, but from what I can see in my head when I connect to you, Liliana, you've already been through some shit in your life and you kind of surpassed it. You got through it. Even though you didn't know how, you will manage to get out of this negative energy situation. You managed to see your way out of it, right? So you're going to do it again. Look at that. You're going to do it again. Take a leap of faith. Have faith. New beginnings, new opportunities, new adventures coming your way. Once you cut out negative thoughts and words and emotions, I backtrack. I'm human too, but I'm a soul having a human experience. So when I start to think about the most negative things, I say, no, I rebuke that. I change it to something more positive. I have to watch my mum's dying. Her kidneys are failing on her. They can't do anything. She can't have dialysis. My dad already died. My grandma died. My brother was diagnosed with cancer. My cat's face was ripped off, so I had to put him down. How much more can one soul take? So for me, it's like, keep your head above water. This is only life. Because at some point, we're all going to go back to heaven where we came from. So all I'm saying to you, life is temporary. It goes by in the blink of an eye. I would know I died from my open heart surgery. So all I'm saying to you, sweetheart, and you know me, Liliana, you know my story. So honey, you're going to get through this. I swear on all my loves of my life. Look, trust your intuition. You are very psychic. Trust your intuition. Get out of your brain. Go into your heart. I've got another man around you, and I even got a soulmate around you. So I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I got a divine counterpart coming your way. This is a king and queen of cups, but you got 3 people to choose from. So again, there could be partners that you could be collaborating with, working with. It could be lovers. You'll never know. You'll know when they get here. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you're at a crossroads and you're going back and forth right now. This is the ego. You need to tune into the soul. This is a minor arcana card. This is a major. You need to tune into your heart space. Get out of your head, because your head is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry and shit. And look, what did I say to you earlier? Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations and people, and say what you mean and mean what you say. And then look at this. Look at this. You lucky gal. Look how many new beginnings you've got in your energy. There are 4 aces in the deck and you have 2 out of 4. So marriage, children, emotional contentment, fulfillment, blessings, mental clarity, new challenges around work, and anchoring your reading. What did I say? You need to get out of your own way. If you're in this stuck and stagnant energy and you feel like nothing is going to change and you're always worrying about this, then that is what you're going to keep on manifesting. Because I said to you in the beginning of your reading, you seem to be manifesting all the things that you want and all the things that you don't want all at the same time. Because the universe is like, we don't know what she wants, guys. She's saying one thing and she's saying another thing. We don't know what's going on here. So is one of the masculine is Daniel. So I'll tell you the star signs I see before I leave. And if Daniel is one of these star signs, then yeah. But I am seeing quite a few star signs in here because you've got a few people. Is Daniel one of them, please? Angels and guides and loved ones. I don't think so. I feel like Daniel is going to come in. Daniel, everyone that you meet is supposed to be there because we all have a soul contract with people that we meet in our lives, whether they're there for us for forever, for a month, you know, whatever it may be, whatever the time frame. Everyone has come into our life because we have a soul agreement with that person, even though they're lovely or they're a bunch of assholes. Same way, we all have an agreement. So I've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your reading. Now, this is this is your guided messages. Gratitude. When you're in the energy of gratitude, you're going to have more things to be thankful for. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Did I or did I not say you're going to have opportunities coming your way? I believe I did. And then you've got daughter spirit. Listen to your intuition. Stop listening to your ego. That's going to create problems for you. Set your intentions. It's really important to tell the universe exactly what it is that you want. And break free from the chains that bind you. Cleanse, clear, release, surrender. What did I say to you earlier? You need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations to people. And then you've got a chain broken, freedom. And what does it say there? Cleansing, release, and surrendering. So hope that helps you in some way, Liliana. Love and light to you, sweetie. Love and light to you. Before Brent, I had Trinice. So I'm going to do 2 people before I do. Ava, you're on my list. I have 5 more spaces left. Okay. So I've got Trinice, and then I've got Brent, Nadama, CK, Bianca, Jazz, and Ava. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Here we go. Tina. Is Stocky gonna accept my proposal for cleaning? So guys, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. I'm not like one of them tarot readers out there that's saying, I'm sorry, but you have to follow me to get a reading. I don't do that. I believe that my gift should be given for free. I do have bills to pay, so that's why I also charge. But you know, is what it is. Is Stocky gonna accept my proposal for cleaning? I got a yeah. There might be a little bit of stalled energy, or it might take slow to get to where you need to get to, but I do feel yes. And I feel like as well, Tina, you ain't supposed to be working for someone, love. You're supposed to have your own business. And I will also say this to you as well. I've got two masculines around you, one older and one younger, and I've got a need for you to be, let your hair down, have some fun, nostalgia, don't take life so seriously. It's like, have fun in it, have fun. Delmaine, any messages, please? Sending so much love to you. Oh, I receive it, man. Thank you, sweetheart. I receive the love. I'm definitely sending that love to my mum. You know, the other day, I was saying to my mum, she was like, I'm praying to God to take me because this is not a life for you. And I said, excuse me? And I was like, I'm praying to God to give you more years. And she's like, I'm 80. I'm tired. And I'm like, that's why God doesn't know who he's going to answer. Is he going to answer you, or is he going to answer me? I'm asking you for more life. You're asking for God to take you home. And she's like, it will happen when it's supposed to happen. But because she's in a lot of pain because she's got chronic kidney disease and they can't do dialysis anymore. So her kidneys are failing on her and it's just really hard. Delmaine, any messages for you? I've got new beginnings in your energy, Delmaine. Ace of Wands is new beginnings. It represents creative projects, inspiration, the urge to create. It also represents that you've got some sort of love energy coming your way. I feel like there's going to be a door closing and another door opening. And I've got meditation with you, or the need to meditate. Jess, you're on my list. You're on my list. I've got 4 more spaces. The Chariot means get going. This is travel and relocation, the need to balance yin and yang energy. This is about a new vehicle in your energy as well. But it feels to me like things are about to speed up and pick up for you. Okay, Trinice, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones. What does Trinice need to know, please? In love and light. All right, honey. I'm going to do a general reading until I can see your question. Make sure you're recording your reading so you can go on it and watch it later on. I will post this up, but it takes a couple of days before it gets on there, because if my live is more than 3 hours long, it takes ages to download. Trinice, 10 cards for you. I'll do a general until I can see your question. The first thing that I can see, I don't know what not angels means. Sorry, but when you've had 4 open heart surgeries and a near-death experience, yeah, there are such things as angels. And you don't have to take my word for it. That's okay. I always tell everybody to connect to their guardian angel on their own. Ask them for something and then see what happens and see what unfolds. Because I didn't believe in any of this shit until I died. Do you know what I'm saying? So I had my first open heart surgery when I was 3 weeks old. The second one when I was 3 months old. And then I had the third one when I was 8 years old. And then my fourth one when I was 31 years old. They sliced me open here again for the second time. And I had a near-death experience. I saw angels. I saw guides. I saw loved ones. I saw Jesus. Oh, it was so nice when I went home. I did not want to come back into this body, I tell you. I was more than happy to stay over there. But no, I have to do this. All right, here we go. Trinice, I have no idea whether you're in here or not, but I'm doing it. So the first thing that, here's your guided message. We're going to look at those later on. So I don't know if you're here or not. The first thing that I'm getting as I'm connecting to you is your heart is wide open, yes. I also got, as I'm connecting to you, bad choices, deal with the consequences. I don't know what that means. Hi, honey. Bad choices, you're going to deal with the consequences. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's going to be some sort of an epiphany or a realization, an awakening with you. You're a healer, and you must be drained really quickly, like really easily. So you know when you're around energy vampires, they must soul suck your energy, and you're like, I need to have a rest, I can't do it anymore. I feel like you absorb energy really quickly, and I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're somebody that lights up the room. You light up the room. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, this person is saying they sent me an email. I have not received it. Hold on a second. It hasn't come through. I can see the email, but I'm just going to show it to you, sweetheart. It didn't come through. Let me just show it to you, yeah? Hold on a second. Because you're saying it came through. No, it didn't. It's pending. Let me see how do I flip the screen. Did I just like my own bloody thing? Hold on a minute. Sorry, guys. It says pending, so it didn't come through. Sorry, hon. I know you said it came through, but it hasn't come through. If it comes through, your name will pop up on the screen, and it will show the gaming keyboard. So it says pending. Yeah, it's not through. It hasn't come through. So you sent me proof. Thank you for that, but it hasn't come through because it's pending. Where was I? Trinice. So when I was connecting to you, I was seeing an epiphany, an understanding, an awakening that's going to come your way. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I feel like there's going to be a surprise. There's some sort of romantic gesture. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but I keep hearing when you vibrate upwards, there's a proposal around you. I don't know if you're going to get married. You're married, a renewal of your vows. If you are married, there's something going on. I don't know how to explain it. There's something about a wedding, a celebration. There's something about romance or romantic gestures in your energy. Let me plug you in. There's something about love and a connection and a relationship. So if this doesn't make any sense to you now, it will. Oh, you signed the divorce papers. Guess what? You might be getting married again. You're probably thinking, hell no. Well, the universe will present it to you, and it's up to you if you want it or not. Because I am seeing a proposal, a romantic gesture, a honeymoon, somebody coming into your energy. It's like after all the bullshit that you've gone through, the universe is going, you learned good lessons, honey, and now we're going to send you like your true love. Like the love of your life. So you're probably thinking, I'm not interested right now. Oh, wow, tough shit. The universe is going to give it to you whether you want it or not. So it's up to you. Because like I always say, it is about free will. Okay, we all have it. So you're like, no, I signed the divorce papers. I'm seeing somebody surprising you and potential for getting married again. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right. So those are the first things that I was picking up as I was connecting to you. Let's see. Trinice, angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Trinice. What does Trinice need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know, please? You have always felt like you had to be, like, it's like you always had to fight to get seen. You had to fight for recognition. You always had to feel like you had to fight to some degree on all avenues, work, family, love. It's like, why can't you see me? It's like I do all of this stuff. I give and give and give, and I get nothing in return. But now I'm going to tell you that you need to be your authentic self. Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. Don't stop. Keep going is what I'm hearing. Keep going. I'm also seeing two masculines around you. This is what I was trying to say to you earlier, yes. And they just happen to be young bucks. So I've got 2 younger, good for you, masculines coming your way. If they ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. You can meet them around work, or around study or education, depending on what it is that you're doing. And there's the romantic gesture and the offer and the love. You might even have 2 people that fancy you and you have no clue about it, because I never know who fancies me. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't you tell me, man? I'm totally into you as well. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to have an opportunity of 2 things. I also see a new vehicle around you. So I don't know if you want to get a new car, or you're going to get into a vehicle to do some sort of long distance traveling. There's something in your energy where you need to find some balance and harmony and moderation. Because I feel like as I'm connecting to you, the Chariot is always balanced. The Chariot is action orientated energy. It's a vehicle, it's movement, it's a new journey. So when you sign those divorce papers, you are technically, energetically as well, cutting ties, energetic ties with someone that no longer serves you. You're cutting ties with somebody that created heavy burdens in your energy, and now you got to let that go. The 10 of Wands is feeling heavily burdened, and you're somebody that picks up on everybody's vibration. You're somebody that will pick up on, you know, everyone's bullshit, and then you need to discern whether it's yours or if it's not yours. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you as well, I'm seeing travel, and something is going to happen really quickly. So when I'm connecting to you, Trinice, something is going to speed up in your favor. It's like if you've been sitting around going, why are things taking so long? It's so slow. The energy around you is going to start to speed up, because the 8 of Wands is fast energy, fast paced energy, speed, quick to action, change, travel and relocation, a move. So things are going to 1000% start to speed up for you. Definitely. I need you to stop looking at all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Okay? Pay attention to the hand of God giving you a blessing in disguise. I also need you to rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, solitude. Find peace of mind, because sometimes the mind runs away with you and then you feel like you want to jump off a cliff. So the way I see it is, get out of your head, get into your heart. That's what I see. Your guided message is rooting yourself to Mother Earth, going out in Mother Nature. Outdoors, environment, animals, and then I've got nature with you. This is the root chakra, so you should probably be wearing red knickers for the, you know, red knickers is good for you. Red shoes, red trousers. It's the root chakra. It grounds your energy. And there is going to be a bunch of people that you're going to be collaborating with as well, with the community. And what did I say to you earlier? You need to release and let go of certain things, and then you've got let go of ego. Release, surrender, let go. I am seeing Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and I am seeing Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your arena. So I hope that helps you in some way. I send you absolute love and light, sweetheart. Love and light to you. Brent. I'm really annoying, aren't I? I am. Brent, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to do 2 people before I get to you. Sounds a bit slutty, doesn't it? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Okay. Vero? Anything for me, please? Oh, thanks, guys. You do not need to gift me. Love and appreciate you, but you don't need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. Gifting doesn't guarantee you a reading. The only thing that's a guaranteed reading is members and subscribers, or members and super fans, and the gaming keyboard above the screen. But remember, guys, again, you don't have to gift me to get a reading. Anything for you, please. What will the last months bring to you? What will the... Whoa! I like it. Money, lots of money. Self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. Travel and relocation, a new vehicle if you wanted one. The need to balance yin and yang energy, but take action, no more procrastinating. And the need for you to listen, Vero, to your intuition. Your intuition is on point. And if you're not listening to your intuition, you're listening to your ego, you're going to create problems for yourself. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, a celebration of some sort. So it could be a party, a social event. Just make sure you're hanging around with people that love and support you. People that love and support you. And don't just give your energy as well to just any old body. Okay, sweetie? Michelle. After Michelle, I've got Brent. How is November looking for me? You see a better job opportunity within the month. Angels and guides and loved ones. New job opportunity for Michelle, please and thank you. In love and light. Have you ever thought, Michelle, about having your own business? Because it don't look to me like you're supposed to be working for people. It looks to me like people are supposed to be working for you. Now, when I say this, I'm sorry, but I've got the self-employment card on the table. So, see this person here? This is bothering me. It's like a sticky tape. Okay, see this here? This is about mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do, putting it on display, and then selling your goods. It seems to me like you are supposed to be a business owner. You're supposed to be, look at all these money cards, you lucky cow. Look at that. You're supposed to be working for yourself. It's going up in stages. 8 of coins and 9 of coins. 9 of coins is self-sufficient. I'm taking care of my business. But it's like you're at a crossroads. Is there going to be a better opportunity for work? 100%. Are you supposed to be thinking about working on your own and doing your own thing? 100%. Do I feel like you've got great karma attached to you? 100%. It's about you putting your thoughts into the direction in which you want to go in. So what do you love to do? I love to do tarot, so I make money from tarot. And then I also like to do crocheting and knitting scarves. I make money from that. I also know how to do hair and waxing and threading and all this shit, and I could get money from that. So you got to find your niche, decide, because it feels like, Michelle, you're at a crossroads. Should I not? Do I stay? Do I go? What do I do? But the universe is going to give you a blessing, because the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point, a gamble, travel and relocation, even a new vehicle if you wanted one. So the way that I'm seeing is you got opportunities are endless for you, Michelle. Grab it and go for it. Okay, angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Brent. What does Brent need to know, please, in love and light? Brent, I'm going to do a general read. You're so welcome, honey. I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. If you can't find the job, Michelle, that you're looking for, and you're like, why is it taking so long for me to work? It's because your angels and your guides and your loved ones want you to work but for yourself. You're supposed to have your own business. GGX, you're on my list. You're supposed to be working for your damn self. No, it's not your turn yet. You got to be patient, Nadama, because Brent was before you. Right, here we go. Oh, that's your card. I like it. What does Brent need to know, please, in love and light? What does Brent need to know? Brent, the first thing that I'm hearing is self-respect. I've got self-respect in your energy. I also see you climbing. Okay, and climbing for me is like climbing up the ladder of money, your business. You got fairies around you. I usually see angels, but I got fairies in your energy. There's something about opening heart, and there's something about like open up your heart, and then you will attract more than what you're asking for. There's also something in your energy about hoping, having faith. When you're in your hope energy and you are expecting what it is that you're hoping for or manifesting, it will show up sooner rather than later as I'm connecting to you. I also feel exhausted as I'm connecting to you, Brent. Burnt out. I feel burnt out to some degree. Drained on some level. And I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've got to trust the process. I feel like there's going to be some sort of a reawakening with you, Brent. A reawakening. I also feel like there's a possibility of a new house, a property. If not now, later on down the line. Here's your guided messages. We're going to look at them in a minute. So I feel exhausted. I don't know if you're doing too much. You just energetically feel drained to some degree. But I do feel I'm exhausted. But you have to do the self-reflecting. There's a reawakening around you. Trust the process, because everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to. And everyone was like, I've been waiting for 10 years for this to happen. And I'm like, yeah, because if it happened when you wanted it to happen, there's a good possibility that your energy wasn't in alignment with it, and you could have messed it up. So people always have to understand that the universe and you, because you plan your life before you come into the physical body, you plan your life. It's called a pre-birth plan. You pick your parents, you pick your experiences, you pick your life, you pick your friends, you pick your brother, you pick all the experience in your life. Why would I pick to have 4 open heart surgeries? Why would I do that? Because I teach people about patience, power, compassion, understanding, strength. So they'll look at me and go, if my sister, this is what my brother who was diagnosed with cancer this year, he was like, if my baby sister can have 4 open heart surgeries, I can get through this. That's what my brother said to me. So he was like, you give me power. And that's why I chose to have open heart surgery in this lifetime. Because I teach people about strength and power and belief. If you believe it, it's going to happen. All right, here we go. Brent. So I do feel exhausted in your energy, and I'll tell you why. So from what I can see from the cards already, it's like, are you overthinking it? Are you trapping your thought in a negative way or a negative space? Like when, where, how, you're wondering what the outcome is going to be. Just be in the present moment. Don't worry about the future, because the future is not here is not here yet. And who knows if I'm going to wake up tomorrow for me to be worrying about the future. Stop worrying about the past as well. What's the point of that? It's not like you got a time machine and you can go back there to change things. So fuck it. Who cares? Whatever happened in the past, leave it in the past. So this is about conflicts of the mind and possibly conflicts here in the physical world. This could represent that there are people in your energy that's challenging you, or people in your energy, your family or colleagues, co-workers or friend, or even a lover that's winding you up. And the universe is saying that you've got to get rid of anyone that is an energy vampire and soul-sucking critter. It's like, if there is somebody that's not on the same sort of wavelength as you, bye, love and light your ass and sending you on your merry way. That's what I do. You've got to learn to let go of your heavy burdens and stop carrying everybody else's shit. Sorry, Brent, I'm going to tell you off. You got to learn to stop carrying everybody else's crap. Because if you carry everybody's crap, you're only dulling your energy down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because people have a tendency to do this. So let go and let love. This is you carrying all the shit. It's like, get some help, man. I feel exhausted. I feel exhausted. I feel like you've got so much things that you can do. So many ideas. You're so inspired to help people and to get certain people to where they need to be. And this is just who you are. Because the King of Wands is that. The King of Wands is a leader, courageous, charming, self-sufficient, confident. But then at the same time, you burn yourself out. So you need to learn how to balance everything. Balance everything out. There seems to be good news, love gesture, romantic gestures coming your way. Good news coming your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Children or grandchildren in your energy as well. And I feel like you prayed, wished, asked for something, Brent. And with the Star card, this tells me that God, universe, has heard your call. The Star card is about a renewed sense of hope, clarity, and it represents a miracle. And most importantly, what did I say to you earlier? Faith and hope. That is what this card ultimately represents. Faith and hope. So do not lose faith. Don't stop hoping. See the outcome, and then just watch it unfold and align to it. Yes. Because if you're not aligned to what you're asking for, what is the point of anything? Because you can't be sending out energy to the universe going, my heart knows I'm going to be okay. And I'm going to get everything that I'm asking for. And then your mouth is going, something's going to go wrong. There's going to be a problem. And then your ego is going, fight and flight. Get ready to put your dukes up because something's going to go wrong. So you're sending out a different signal from your mind, from your mouth, and then from your energy, from the heart. And then the universe goes, Well, what do you want? We don't know what you want. So remember, heart, mind, body, and soul in sync with the prayers, the wish, the blessing, the miracle, because you have it in your energy. I haven't even finished your reading. You have it in your energy, Brent. It can be yours sooner than later. I feel like you're not ready to stop, even though you probably need to have a break. Because I've got the Three of Wands, which is a business owner, expansion, collaboration, commerce, the exchange of goods, and it's possible travel. There's a need for you to have a break, but it feels like you're ready to make more moves. It's like you're ready to do more things. You do need to have a pause, because the Hangman is a pause. You need to start looking at your life, your situation, and you from another point of view. You are an old soul, because the Hangman to me is an old soul, enlightenment. You do need to get out of your own way. No way! Is it exploding? Yeah? And look, oh my God! Ace of Wands. That's what I'm saying. It's like you might need to have a break, but the energies just keep going. It's like you're needed. You know, you're needed. DJ business, yeah, you're needed. There's a lot more coming your way, Brent. So I suggest that you need to maybe take care of your health, energy. Make sure you're getting a little bit of a workout in there, swimming, running. And make sure you're not trapped in your thoughts, because thoughts is just makes you crazy. This is sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, depression, grief to some degree. There's too many good things on the table for you to be in this energy. You could easily go past this energy. And then you've got Archangel Gabriel. This is the judgment card, the wake up call. Clarity, the final decision, your life purpose, knowing what you're here to do. It's like you have a lot more things to look forward to, I believe. It ain't stopping, man. It just isn't. It's not stopping. I feel like DJ business, yeah. Supposed to have your own business, yes. You are a leader, yes. And I also feel like you're going to have to make a choice or a decision about something later on down the line. So there's going to be an opportunity for you, and it could happen in 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 months, or the second of a month, because I've got the Two of Wands and I got the Two of Swords. So even though you might be like, I'm at crossroads, I don't know what to do. Should I stay? Should I go? Do I do it like this? Do I do it like that? The way I see it is you're going to make a choice and a decision. No matter what, when you decide, it is going to be in your favor. I've also got a father figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you. Grandfather, uncle, don't care who it is. There's a father energy watching over you. And then I've got storm warning. Don't let your ego get the better of you, because this too shall pass. Every storm passes. Look at that growth potential. Yes, it's growing. There's more for you. I want to explore my consciousness and my awareness. There's so much more coming into your energy. Look at that. Like energy attracts like energy. So what did I say to you? If you're thinking, feeling, and saying all the good things and all the bad things at the same time, that is what you're going to end up getting. And then you've got, look at that, the thumbs up. Be more optimistic than pessimistic. It says optimism, positivity, and probable. Hell yes. Such a good reading. So I've got Aries, I've got Scorpio, I've got Aquarius in the reading, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. So I hope that helps you in some way, honey. I'm sending you love and light to you, Brent. Love and light to you. Nadama, hello. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. If you would like to get on my list, I've got 3 more spaces. It is the gaming keyboard. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. There it is. Okay, right there. That will get you on my list. That will get you 17 cards like I just did for Brent. I highly recommend that you record your reading so you can go back to it later on, or you can wait for me to download it on YouTube, but it takes like a couple of days before it gets there, because my lives are always like 5 hours long. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you are a member or a subscriber or a super fan, you do get to ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. All right, here we go. Alicia, will I be moving in November? Angels and guides and loved ones, will you be? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You need to wait for some money though. I don't know if it's a pay rise, a promotion, or some sort of investment, because this is 7 of coins. This is about impatient energy. There's something about you needing to wait for something, because I feel like even if you didn't move in November, which I think you definitely could, because I see a celebration around you, I feel like you need to wait for some money, girl. There's like money coming your way. Now, this could be like an inheritance, it could be a lottery win, it could be a pay rise, it could be a promotion, or it could be an investment that you something that you invested in, and then all of a sudden, you know, something great comes out of it. So I feel like just be patient, because all good things come to those who wait. D, will I win the complaint I filed against? Oh no, what? Will I win the complaint I filed against my daughter? What's she do, man? Oh, my daughter's principal. Against my daughter's principal. All right. Oh no, what did he do? What did she do? What did the principal do? Will you win? Will you win? I got a delay with this. I feel like something more is going to happen. I feel like you're not the only one that might have complained about the principal. I don't know if this makes any sense to you. I feel like this winning against the principal, there is something more to it. I feel like this principal is really inappropriate. And I feel like this principal does things that this person shouldn't be doing. And I feel like... Shut up. No way. Because I'm picking up on that he's a little bit of an asshole. The only reason why I feel like this complaint will be delayed is because there's so much more stuff underneath it all. It's like he's got to be investigated. Malone, you're on my list. Malone 26-5, you're on my list. There's going to be a delay to it. I do feel like there's a potential to win, but it's like they're going to put your case with the files because there's so much shit that they have to look into in regards to this guy. So it's not only you. And because it's not only you, that's why there's a delay. Not everything is as it seems. This is the moon card. There is more to meets the eye with this principle. So it feels like it's a delay. You're not the only one that's complained, and you're confirming to me that there's more people that has complained about him. So it's going to take some time before you could have any sort of a win. Does that make any sense? Because I feel like this man's a bit of a cunt. Sorry, what I do. Love and light his ass and send him on his way. Okay, who's next? Nadama, hi. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Nadama need to know, please? And love and light. Hi, hon, are you okay? Because I feel like you're in a hurry. What's up? Oh, I'm so awesome, thanks. I don't think so, but thanks. All right, Nadama. I've got Nadama, CK, Bianca, Jazz, Ava, Jess, GGX, and Malone. And I've got 2 more spaces. If anybody would like to get a 17 card reading, I'm about to do a 17 card reading right now for Nadama. Huh? Oh, did I achieve my goal? Who gifted me the last one? Maya. Is it Maya? Mia. My? Wait a minute. May? My? Ma? I'm saying it wrong. Hi, honey. Yeah, I see you. I just wanted to let you know that I got you. I pinned you up. I got you, honey. All right. Nadama, general, something specific. Talk to me, girl. All right. Jazz, you are number 6. So I'm currently on number 3. So Nadama, I can do a general reading if you need to go somewhere. I'll do a general reading for you, and then you can watch it later on. General. All right, I got you. I got you, honey. Okay, let's tune in. Nadama, nadama, nadama. There's something about rainbows with you. So anytime I see rainbows, I see healing. There's something about love and relationships. There's something... Ooh, are you in a relationship? Oh, shit. I got twin flame with you. Now, you know how I feel about twin flames. It's like, no thanks, send me a soulmate. Are you in a connection, a relationship? Have you met somebody recently? Because it feels as I'm connecting to you. I've got twin flame energy. Now, twin flame energy is really chaotic. You're better off with a soulmate. So I feel like there's something about... There's something about like turmoil, unexpected events that could potentially happen, and you're like, or has happened or could happen, and then you're not going to be prepared for it. And like a shocking thing, something shocking. I've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy, and there's something about you needing to receive some sort of healing. I'm also feeling, as I'm connecting to you, there's some sort of an epiphany that you're going to have, or it's like answered questions, untapped talent, untapped intuition. So it's like, make sure you're listening to your intuition. And I will have to say this, you have to receive the healing. You have to receive it. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's a connection around you. So I've got romantic energy. I got you on a beach with a man and a glass, or a love, and I got a glass of wine, and then he could be associated to music and love notes. Oh God, whatever. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm a romantic, but it's just like, nobody needs to know. It's so corny. I don't know. Are you in a relationship or are you single? Because it feels like there's some sort of a connection coming your way, and it seems very romantic to me. I don't know if you want this. You've been asking for it, or you're like, I don't think so, but it's coming your way anyway. No, I don't like it. I don't want it to be in between. What is this? What does that even mean? What does that mean? In between. This is not an in between kind of thing. Now, if you're saying in between, this could be associated with the twin flame thing that I'm feeling. It's like, I don't know where I am with this man or this relationship. It just feels a little bit up and down. That's a twin flame relationship right there. It's like, no, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're feeling. Do you want me? Do you not want me? It's like, okay. No. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. And the universe probably broke it off recently because it's twin flame dynamic. Anything that's been broken off is probably a good thing, because the universe is going to send you a love connection. You got a love connection coming your way. Here are your oracle cards. We're going to look at them later on. It feels like you're going to have another connection, a love connection. And it feels like whatever connection this was, it was probably best that it was avoided. He's too old. All right, here we go. What does Nadama need to know, please? I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with you, just to let you know. I got a mother figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you. Grandmother, auntie, don't care if she is, but I've got a female energy right beside me, and I feel like I only have to talk about who's watching over you. Ancestor, loved ones, but it's female energy attached to you. Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up as I'm connecting to you is the wheel of karma is turning in your favor, a karmic relationship coming your way. This is the wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune is good karma, a turning point, good luck, taking a gamble, travel and relocation, and it also represents a vehicle. So it feels like you could get a new car if you wanted a new car, or you're going to get into some sort of vehicle to do some sort of long distance traveling. Now, I don't know whether you have children or want children, but I am seeing that in your energy. I need you to open up your heart chakra just a little bit, because this represents somebody who is holding on to something so tightly because they're afraid that the grass isn't greener on the other side, or they're afraid of making a move. It's something like there's a fear attached to this. So this is about you holding on to what you have, and the universe is asking you to move on. I see another child in your energy, by the way. And I also see, yeah, you're definitely going to get a new car. So if you're planning on getting a new vehicle, that's definitely going to have. You can't be fear of love. This is bad. God and fear don't come under the same category. You don't have to believe in God because God believes in you, so it doesn't really matter. But all I'm just saying to you is that fear is not attached to love energy. You choose. It's either which bandwidth are you underneath? Are you underneath the bandwidth of fear, or are you in the bandwidth of love? Which one are you on? Because you can't be on both. Because then you can't attract love when you're under the energy of fear. You need to let go. You need to stop overthinking it and stop fearing that everything could go wrong. Or if you give your heart, how many times have you given your heart and then it broke? How many times have you healed yourself from the heartache and the heartbreak? We are here in the physical world to love, compassion, kindness, to be there for each other. Even though somebody could potentially hurt you, you will teach them a great lesson, because when they go down their road, they're going to be thinking about you. So I feel like you need to stop overthinking things, because this creates a block to your blessings, as I always say. You know, the Five of Swords is always a conflicting card. It's a short-lived battle kind of a card. It's like you have so many things to look forward to, but you seem to live in your ego. Like self-imprisonment, restriction, nightmares. Exactly, this is fear. Anxiety, grief, depression, nightmares. You need to get out of your ego and go into your heart space. You need to let go and open up your heart. You need to learn to, it's like there seems to be a battle between the ego, because in the tarot world, swords represents the mind and the intellect. And then you got the high priestess here. The high priestess is the one who can see with her third eye without seeing with your eyes. So you have the ability to sense, see and feel without sensing, seeing and feeling. And the thing is, you're just kind of getting in your own way. You've got good karma attached to you, but in between you and this good karma is you. You being negative, you worrying, you being in the energy of fear. It's like, let this go. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, first and foremost, you're supposed to be a business owner. So I've got money, self-sufficiency. This represents, you know, mastering a craft, mastering something that you love to do, and then creating a body of work or your own business. I've got a pregnancy around you. This is an Empress is pregnancy, pregnant with ideas, absolute abundance, being a leader, a woman who is a leader. This is in your energy. I've got emotional contentment, happy family, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is emotional contentment. This is the love and support that you felt has eluded you. I've got a wedding in your energy as well, because the Four of Wands is always like a soulmate card. It's a love card. It's a wedding card. The Four of Wands represents homecoming, celebration, a friendship group, a reunion. So it feels to me like you've got good energy attached to you as well. But the only thing that's blocking this energy, obviously, is yours truly. Now, I am seeing as I'm connecting to you as well. Listen, there might have been people in your energy that were shady as hell. You know, deceitful, lies, betrayal. Like you finding out information that took you out of alignment. And the way I see it is, all information, whether you deem it as good or bad, is good information, because then you're fully informed. Then you can move on, make a decision from what you know, and then it's like, I'm done with you, bye. So I feel like don't let your past confuse you, because when one door closes, another door opens in your energy. Don't let your past hold you back. That's the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. You are paying attention to the empty cups, and you're not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. From the moment you can see a hand coming out of the cloud, that's how you know that's God giving you a full cup of love and a blessing, emotional contentment, and you are going to be signing a contract at some point. This is another, you got great karma. It's like you've done something true and just, and now the universe is going to give you your blessings. So this Justice card represents cause and effect, win-win situations, truths coming out, the balancing of the karmic scales, the signing of the important document. If it's not a divorce, it's a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. Anchoring your reading. You're feeling everything at a really high octave. You are a natural empath. You are very intuitive, but do not drown. Queen of Cups. Cups is water energy. Do not drown in your emotions, because when you drown in your own emotions, we've all been there, haven't we? And when you're feeling emotionally drained or drowned, you end up getting sick. Yeah, dizzy spells, weakness, fatigue. I don't have the energy to go to work. I feel drained. It will affect you in some way. It's an energy frequency. So, your guided message is, I've got the Envy card. This goes with the Seven of Swords card. It's like, don't envy. And there may be people out there that are envious of you. That's not your business. If somebody doesn't like you, that's got nothing to do with you. Yes. I am the same as everybody else, but different challenges, but with different challenges. That's one of your guided message. You've got cornucopia, which is a blessing, which is what this card, the Empress card, absolute abundance. So cornucopia is a blessing. Things could start to shift and change for you in 11 days, weeks, months, or the 11th of a month, as I'm connecting to you now, Nadama. In order to go into the love energy, and you remember when you put up fear of love? Forgive, let go, compassion, resolution. In order to get what you want in life, you got to forgive all of those people who hurt you. You got to forgive all of those people who hurt you. And I know, I'm like you guys. I've been in a violent relationship. Baby dad beat the shit out of me. It's like, man down, stop hitting me with a broom, bruv. Or being on the streets and I had no food to eat. Where was I going to go? Not being able to feed my kid. Honey, and that's why I can do what I do. Because in all the things that I've experienced physically with my open heart surgeries, and still a fifth one to come at some point, and then violent relationship, gang life, drugs, I can talk about it. And when I do, I feel absolutely relieved. Love is your energy. You're talking about fear, and I pulled these cards before I did your reading, but you need to go into the love frequency. You want to receive your blessings sooner rather than later? Then you need to go into the love energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I said to you earlier, Pisces in your reading. So I really hope that helps you in some way, Nadama. I hope that helps you in some way. I send you love and light, sweetheart. Love and light to you. Okay, who's next on my list? CK. I'm going to read two people before I get to you, CK. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to give me a gift to get a reading. And you certainly don't need to be a follower to get a reading. I ain't one of those tarot readers that's like, oh, sorry, you're not following me. You're not going to get a reading. You don't have to follow me. Copy and paste your question. If my guides highlight your name, I'm going to read for you. That's just the way I do it. All right, here we go. If you're going to get an in-depth 17 card reading, I highly recommend that you record it because it's some serious shit. It's serious. All right, so I'm going to read two people before I get to CK. Here we go. Ria, you're asking if your granddad was with you the other day. Your granddad is with you every day. I'm trying to pin up your question. Can someone pin up Ria? Was my granddad with me the other day? Yeah. I keep seeing a watch or a clock in association to your grandfather. And I keep seeing two roads with you. So it's like, what I'm hearing from the grandfather energy, Ria, is that your grandfather is going to point you in the right direction. As I'm connecting to you, Ria, I'm hearing from your grandfather, I'm going to point you in the right direction. So there's something about a compass or a watch, two roads. He's going to guide. It's like a guideline. He's going to be a guide for you. When I lost my father, who's a Jehovah's Witness, and he did not believe in what I did when I was doing tarot, he came through to me because I see dead people, but they're not dead people. They're more alive than we are because, you know, they're back home. But what I realized was my father just happens to be now one of my guides. It took death for him to realize, oh my God, this shit is real. All right, here we go. I'm trying to pin you up, Ria. There you are. Yes, 100%. Are you married? You're supposed to get married? Or you need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself is what I'm seeing. There's a marriage tradition. You're going to get married. Oh my God, congratulations, honey. She's probably like, I don't even have a man yet. Well, your grandfather is going to send a man to you, or a partner to you, shall I say. You need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you because you have new adventures in your energy, like new adventures, new opportunities. I've got a new vehicle around you. So this is about you needing to find balance in yin yang energy. This is about you needing to take action and stop procrastinating, start making moves. The energy looks really good. If you're not married, there's a marriage around you. You could be like, I don't want to get married. Oh, well, it's still going to present itself to you because that's what your loved ones want to do. But the moment I connected to you and I looked at your picture and then your grandfather stepped into my energy, I heard, I will guide her. I will point her in the right direction. There are going to be 2 roads and all she needs to do is make a choice and a decision. And whatever that decision choice is, it's going to be in your favor. You have free will and you have to trust yourself. All right, Larissa, any messages for the week, please? Angels, guides, loved ones. And then I've also got Casey. Casey, you're going to be next on my list. Angels and guides and loved ones. What does Larissa need to know, please, in love and light? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. My guides will highlight your name if you're not a member or subscriber, and I will read for you. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. You need to meditate and go inwards, Larissa, this week. It's like spend some time on your own. Do some soul searching. You need to like go within. There's something about soul searching. I also feel like any sad emotions that you've been feeling, you're going to move on from it. You're going to move on. You're going to recover. You're going to let go. You're going to forgive. And I also see something around money and work. You might have an opportunity of studying, like going back to school or juggling work and school. But there's something about you needing to find balance and equilibrium. And I also feel as I'm connecting to you, you need to say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Okay, sweetie? Because the Queen of Swords, she's a bad bitch. And she doesn't put up with any crap. Okay. CK, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for CK. What does CK need to know, please, in love and light? I'm going to do a general reading for you, CK, until I can see your question, okay, honey? Do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow me. Relationship and finances. Ooh. First of all, I just heard no. From a female around you, I heard no. Something about the right timing. I don't know. There's something about a distorted masculine. What does that mean? There's a female energy for you on the other side. Grandmother, aunt, female, feels female. And what I'm hearing is no. And I'm also hearing distorted masculine. So it feels like it could either be that you and your person are not on the same page to some degree. You're waiting for change, or you're waiting for your person to be activated to some degree, or there is some dominance here and it feels, I don't like it. There's an energy of addiction. I don't know if it's alcohol, drugs, obsessing on something, control. There's something around this. I don't know. The feeling feels... It feels funky. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, you need to nurture, and I just heard eat better. Like healthy food, working out, physical outlet, nurture, nature, nourishment is what I just heard. And I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, there needs to be peace, balance, and harmony in your energy. Peace, balance, harmony. You need to be by a lake, an ocean, or a river. You need to be outside in Mother Nature. That will help your energy as I'm connecting to you. That will help your energy. I don't know if any of this makes sense to you, but that's the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you. And you've got a very strong... What? All the stuff that I was saying, including the distorted masculine. You're going to see number 444 everywhere you go. 4 days, weeks, months, or the 4th of the month. That's when things will start to activate and shift and change in your favor. 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of a month. If you haven't started seeing that number yet, you're gonna. So that's a time frame for you. That's when things will shift and change. For the better, I feel. I'm going to do the first 6 cards about your relationship, and then I'm going to do the rest of the cards about your finances. Is that all right? All right, honey, I got you. All right, here we go. Here are your oracle cards. I don't know what they look like. We're going to look at them later on because I always like to see if they line up. There's something about attraction. There's something about attraction. I'm going to say this, okay? And I don't know if this is going to make sense to you. It feels with the partner energy, you and your partner, it feels like the partner is battling with a lot of things, like energetic battle, worrying about money, worrying about finances, thinking about the trauma, childhood trauma, things that happened in the past. That's distorted the energy to some degree. Not really sure if they can see a happy future because they feel like they've had such bad luck in their life to some degree that it's like they don't know if they can see the good. CK. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does CK need to know? Please, in love and light. CK. It also feels like you have to fight to get this person's attention. So you could be wearing the sexiest lingerie and this brother's playing games. And it's like, he's having a hard time right now. Yeah, but I don't feel like it's right now. I feel like energetically it's been for a while. Whether you know about it or not, it's not just now. It's something that he's suppressed. And then all of a sudden it's like, poof, it's going to blow up. It feels like you always have to fight to get attention, fight to be seen, fight for recognition. It feels like there's other people getting involved in your business, or there are people in your energy that's trying to put their 10 pence piece into the relationship. It could be his family, your family, whoever. It could be friendship group. It could be people giving him wrong advice, or people giving you advice that you don't need to hear. And it also feels like he's very slow to movement. I don't know whether he's like, there's something about money attachment with him, worrying about money, needing money, but money comes slow to some degree, or he's waiting for something and the energy is a little bit slow. But it just feels like he's very slow to movement, very slow to activate the energy. Somebody that will say it and then it's like, okay, that sounds great. That sounds great, honey. Are you going to do it? And it's like 5 years later, nothing happens. So it's like you're saying something, it sounds fabulous and I support you in what you're doing. But at the same time, it's like, when are you going to take action? And this is very slow energy. I don't know whether this person is younger than you. I don't care if this person is older than you. This person feels very immature to me and will tell you everything that you need or want to hear. But then the energy is slow. I also feel like, as I'm connecting to you, very immature, and will probably say things and look at that person and go, did you actually just say that? Did you just say these words? It's like immature communication, gossip, chit chatter, hang around with the boys, hang around with friends. It just feels so young, immature, childish. And the way that the communication is not that great. It feels it's not that good. You will always have to fight to some degree to get this person's attention. And I just have to say, I'm not saying this person is bad or evil or untowards. I just feel like you and this person energetically don't really line up. If you don't feel that already, you will at some point. I also feel like the time frame is between 4 and 6 months now. I will say this to you. There needs to be healing in the situation that you're currently in. The Temperance card is Archangel Raphael. The Temperance card represents, like I said earlier, balance, harmony, moderation in the relationship in your life, self-control. You needing to fill up your own cup. And I'm going to say it. I'm sorry if this may upset you to some degree, but I can't not tell you what I see. If things doesn't get better between you and your person, or things are not activated and you don't come to some sort of agreement, the Death card is an ending. It's like the ending of the situation, the relationship, and then a new beginning coming my way. So the Death is changes, endings, moving on, rebirth, a transformation. And you seem to have a lot of moving on cards from this situation. So it feels like I've got the 6 of Wands. Something needs to change in your connection. If it doesn't, it's going to end. 6 of Swords. Necessary changes, transition, relocation, a move. Moving, relocation, a move. This is in your energy. So I'm going to do finances now, yes? I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that helps you in some way. But I am getting distorted masculine and I am getting a no. Around work, I don't know if you're not, it's like you're not really sure about something around the work energy. You're at a crossroads, going back and forth. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I do something else? Do I ask for another position? But the Two of Swords is always trying to make a compromise or trying to make a final decision, or it's like going back and forth to some degree. So I am feeling that as I'm connecting to you. It's like the way I see it is if you're not happy in the work that you're doing, go. Don't ever leave your job until you find something. Don't do what I did. I just up and left a couple of my jobs, actually. I'm probably still working for 5 companies right now. So I feel like there is going to be an opportunity and a choice coming your way. I do feel like, do you have children or want children? Because I am seeing a pregnancy around you. I am seeing that you're meant to be a boss to some degree. I am seeing victory and success in your energy after the decision you made around your relationship. This is victory, success, recognition, and being the boss. I don't know how old you are or if you're still on your red dragon, but if you're on the red dragon still and it hasn't stopped, you are potentially able to have another child if you want one. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, an older masculine around you. Loving, nurturing, caring, understanding, empathic. This is the King of Cups. Amanda, you're on my list. Do not gift me anymore, guys. My list is closed. So I do feel like there's an older masculine coming in. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. You could meet him around work, or you could even meet him on your travels. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, there could be a potential again for a child being born. I mean, this is a pregnant woman after all. You're going to be very abundant in your life. I will tell you that, even though you can't see it right now because everything is a bit foggy in your current situation or circumstances that you're in. You're going to be very abundant because the Empress card, when you Google it, is an abundant card. It's a woman who's got ideas that she wants to give birth to. It's a woman who wants to be her own boss. It's a woman who takes the lead. This is the energy attached to you. I'm also seeing, look at that, new relationships, creative projects, new opportunities coming your way, a spark of creative energy coming your way. I got a soulmate around you, a divine counterpart and a soulmate. You need to stop taking life so seriously. Be nostalgic, have some fun. There are unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. And then the Queen of Cups, oh my God! This is a divine counterpart, shut up. And then the third child. My God, I am so good. So I feel like, as I'm connecting to you, the King and the Queen of Cups is a divine counterpart. It's a soulmate. So do I feel like the person that you're with is your forever and ever, amen? I don't. I'm sorry. You'll figure that out at some point. You will figure it out. Remember, free will, gifted by God. It's your choice. Stay or go, up to you. Anchoring your reading, Page. Of course, Page is a child. This is study. This is education. This is about good news, a message, an offer, studious, student work, going back to school. This is the energy that is attached to you. So it does look, it looks good. The energy looks really good. There's more positive cards on the table than negative. I feel like the negative cards are just one. All of them all looks good. They all look good. They all look good. So I've got yin yang. This is about you again, like I was saying earlier, balancing the energy. And look, it just happens to be the world. So when you got yin and yang and then you got the world card, I did say to you travel and relocation. Yin and yang also represents balance and harmony and moderation. But yin and yang also represents divine masculine and divine feminine. It's female and it's masculine energy. So there you go. Yin and yang. Kindness counts. Yeah. And then you've also got truth, justice, trust and integrity. If you're looking for the truth, you shall find it. And then you've got surrender. Surrender to God, universe, divine. When you learn how to surrender, that's when all good things start to unfold and happen. It says, I can release my need to control. So I hope that helps you in some way. CK, I send you love and light, honey. Star signs, all of them. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. So I hope that helps you in some way. I send you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. Bianca, you're next on my list. I've got Bianca, Jazz, Ava, Jess, GGX, Malone, Maya, May, and I've also got Amanda. Oh, thanks, honey. You do not need to gift me, guys. Stop that. Right, here we go. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to Bianca. Please be patient with me, guys. My readings are long. I do not mess around with these things. I take my readings very seriously. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, and loved ones. What does Jackie need to know, please? In love and light. What does Jackie need to know, please? In love and light. Jackie, you need to take a leap of faith. Look at your cards. And then I'm going to read them for you. Queen of Cups upside down, the Hierophant upright, and then you've got the Empress upside down, and then you've got the Fool card upside down. Let's talk about it. So you've got 3 major arcana cards on the table. 3 major arcana cards is fate and destiny is going to happen whether you like it or not. I am seeing that you might be drowning in your thoughts, your emotions, or your feelings. And I feel like there's a part of you that feels like you're drained and you feel derailed to some degree. You're waiting and wondering, and when is this going to happen? This creates a block to what? This creates a block to your abundance and your blessings, travel, trips, and holidays. I am seeing that you could be abundant. I am seeing children or grandchildren in your energy, or an opportunity to get pregnant again. I am seeing that you've got all of these ideas that you want to give birth to. And I also feel like there's going to be a relationship coming towards you. A marriage. The Hierophant is a marriage card. The Hierophant is a soulmate, a partnership, a marriage. It talks about tapping into the spiritual part of yourself. It talks about you connecting to you. If you learn how to connect to the spiritual part of yourself, worry doesn't come into anything. So it looks to me like there are opportunities coming your way, but you need to get out of your fear, your worry emotions. Why? Because a fiery climax approaches. You got to get balanced. You got to get balanced energy. Chrissy, will I get a job by November? Angels and guides and loved ones. Will Chrissy get a job by November, please? And thank you. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen, like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question and I'll read for you. I am not one of those readers that say you have to follow me to get a reading. No, just copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you like I am to Chrissy, I will read for you. I feel like the energy has been really slow, Chrissy, but it's going to speed up. And you want to know if you're going to get a job by November. Well, there's a man holding a coin here. So when a king is holding a coin and he's in your energy, a job offer, somebody that you could be teaming up with, someone that you can be collaborating with. I feel like you've already had destructive energy, or it's like the energy was just like, when is it going to get to where it needs to get to? First and foremost, Chrissy, I need you to let go of the fear and the worry about work. Because worrying about work. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to pay this? This is worrisome energy, and it creates like a stagnant energy, like a stagnant energy within your frequency. So I feel like as I'm connected to you, things are going to start to speed up for you. There is a job waiting for you. You will have it. And I'm also hearing, as I'm connecting to you, Chrissy, it's not just like one job opportunity. It's 2. You got 2. Wait. You'll have it. Bianca. And you guys, loved ones. This is for Bianca. What does Bianca need to know, please? And love and light. You're not going to have 1, Chrissy. It's 2. There's 2. Needing guidance. The first thing that I heard with you is establish, settle, wealth, and security. I don't know what you need guidance on, but I've got established, which is going to happen. I've got settled, secure, and wealth. Then it's like, don't settle. I got settled, and then don't settle for less. You need to meditate and communicate. I'm also hearing craving, attachment, and devoted. Whatever you're attached to, the past, a thought, a person, a feeling, I need you to detach. Yes, I've been meditating. Good. because that is going to give you the clarity on where you need to be, what you need to do, and where you need to go. I don't care if the clarity is coming through me or it's going to come from a feather that falls before you, or you're going to keep seeing repeated numbers, or you keep waking up at the same time every night. Don't care. And I've been doing your mantras. Hey man, my mantra is your mantra, man. There's something about communication, the need for communication, and I'm hearing that you need to be in your life purpose. You know, some people like take side roads and they're like, okay, I'm going to work in an office. And it's like, why are you working in an office for? You're supposed to be doing Reiki. It's like you can do temporary jobs or whatever, but you are supposed to be fulfilling your life's purpose. Because when my guides show me your heart chakra, you are supposed to be known by the world to some degree by what you do. You're supposed to be like this beam of light for people that need your energy, because you're needed. I don't know what it... Shut up. No way. You're going to be waking up in the morning. I told you that. That's what they told me. She's going to keep waking up at the same time every day until she gets the message. And this is about you needing to fulfill your life purpose. Oh my God, yes, I've been waking up every morning, 3-4 o'clock. So I just pray and meditate. When you wake up at that time, that's the best time. People always talk about that being the unholy hour. That's the holiest hour. What are you talking about? The unholy hours. No, it isn't. It is the best hours to meditate and manifest, because the whole world is asleep. Not necessarily, but you know, in England, yeah. All right, here we go. All right. I got don't settle for less. And then I got established, settled, secure, and wealthy. That's what I heard. Here are your oracle cards. We're going to look at them later on. Have no idea what it says. Let's do this. Angel guides and loved ones. This is for Bianca. What does Bianca need to know, please? In love and light. They're showing me 333 everywhere you go as well. Free. 3 could be days, weeks, months, the third of a month where things will start to shift and change in your favor. Here we go. Bianca. It is in your calling to help the collective. You're supposed to help the masses. The judgment card is not judging yourself or anyone too harshly. The judgment card is clarity, the wake-up call decision, your life purpose, knowing what you're supposed to do. There seems to be a lot of trips and travels in your energy. So as I'm connecting to you, the full card is travel, relocation, a new beginning, taking a leap of faith, new adventures, a new path, and it's like a clean slate. And then you put this energy into it as well. This is fast-paced energy, speed, necessary changes, travel, relocation. If things have been slow for a while, Bianca, it's going to start to speed up is what I'm hearing as well. I also feel, look at that, you not only have Gabriel around you, you've got, oh, hell yes! You got Raphael around you as well. Look at that. This is about moderation, healing, self-control, harmony, doing things balanced, and making sure that you fill up your own cup. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, all your cards are fabulous already. Look at this. And then you've also got an Ace of Cups, which is love. You're going to do it. You're definitely going to do it. So you're supposed to be already fulfilling your life purpose. And if that's helping women and children, yeah, you're supposed to be doing it already. It's like a matter of getting there, but you will get there. And then you've got the Ace of Cups, which is emotional contentment, new beginnings, even a relationship, proposal, even a marriage. There's also a child in your energy. So if it's not you, it could be born in the family. And every time I say this, and I'm not really allowed to say it on TikTok, but anytime I see the 10 of coins, this is my rich card. This card represents leaving a legacy for your children, grandchildren, inheritance, retirement. Play some numbers, man. Get a scratch card. This is like financial blessings, abundance, prosperity flow. This is like having enough money to take care of your life now and having enough money to take care of your children and your grandchildren's children. It's like, this is like money and means, yes. And whatever it is that you're praying or asking for is going to come to fruition. Because the Nine of Cups is, first of all, taking care of your health. And then the Nine of Cups talks about abundance, good health. It talks about prosperity. And then you're going to be signing that contract, yeah? Justice will be served in an unjust situation. The signing of the important document. It could be marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. But this is about cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out. And again, the balancing of the karmic scales. So you've got good karma attached to you. You've got archangels around you. You've got shitloads of money in your energy. You've got new opportunity for a relationship. Oh my God, I don't know what it is that you're doing, but it's something right energetically. And then I've got the meditation that's going to help you. And then you've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is mental clarity. Look at that. New beginnings, new opportunities, new challenges coming your way. And all of these challenges that are going to make you so abundant. A leader. Leadership role is the Empress. Pregnant, children. Absolute abundance. But I need you to stop looking at what could potentially go wrong and pay attention to the blessing in disguise. Stop looking at what shoulda, coulda, wouldas, because that creates a block. I don't know how else to say it. Stop chatting shit. Don't listen to people who is gossiping, chatting crap, lowering your vibration, because it changes. When you bump into somebody who's miserable and they start talking about their business and their bullshit, it lowers your frequency, yes? So be careful of who you choose to talk to about your business and who you allow into your matrix. This is the business owner. Expansion, commerce, collaboration, teamwork, and most importantly, travel. And then look, walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you and get prepared for your new adventures. New adventures. You're seeking new adventures, Bianca? Well, new adventures is seeking you. Look at that. You got the yang energy, yin energy, nurturing female. Cleanse and release any anxiety that doesn't serve you in any sort of way. Make each day count, because I might not wake up tomorrow. So I want to make sure that today is going to be a great day. So look at that. Make each day count. And what did I say to you? You need to be of service. And then you got the service card. It says, I feel good when I can help others. Shut up! I said you're supposed to be of service. And seen to some degree. Look at that. And then there you go, telling me that you want to help women and children. Shut the front door. Oh my God. So the energy around you looks so good. Keep going with your meditation, Bianca. Don't stop. Even if you do a quick 10-minute meditation before you go to work, or when you go to bed, before you go to bed. Meditation is, so you pray, talk to God, universe, and your loved ones. But meditation is when God frequency, loved ones can talk to you through meditative state. When you shut your mind up, you shut your ego up, and then you go into the heart. That's how you listen to the voice of God. Get out of your head and go into your heart. So I've got Taurus and Libra, Aquarius and Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light, sister. Love and light to you. Jazz, you're going to be next on my list. Please be patient with me. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Aisha, will I get students through my own business? And will my social media go viral? I don't even need the cards to already tell me yes and yes. You will get students. This is students. Pages is always student, learning, education, people wanting education. It might be a little bit slow, but then it will start to pick up. You will see. And then you want to know about your business. Yes, you're... Oh, hell yes. First of all, this is a business owner card. You're supposed to be doing and having your own business. Will it go viral? I think so. This is the best card in the deck. This is vitality, success, victory, travel and relocation, blessings upon blessings. You just need to let go of your burdens that you're holding on to. Don't carry and hold on to any burdens, because it creates problems in the energy that you're trying to flow out into the universe. If you're flowing out into the universe, oh, it's not going to go right, is it? Something's going to go wrong. The universe is going to go, okay, your wish is my command. So you got to change how you think. Why is everyone gifting me? My list is closed. Angelina, you're on my list. No more, guys. Moderators, please put my list is closed. No more, guys. I'm going to be on here for hours. And at some point, I'm going to have to go and change my mum's nappy. Because I take care of my mum, because you only got one mum in this life. See, my mum had a stroke and I now have to take care of her. I've got my kid looking after her, but I need to do the hard stuff. Claudia, does my back neighbor L think I'm attractive? If he doesn't, then he's an idiot. All right, here we go. He does think you're attractive, but he's got a lot of shit going on that you may not know about. He's got a lot of anxiety, he's got a lot of stresses, and even if he did find you attractive, you're never going to know about it. Just letting you know. I feel like he's very secretive. He doesn't know how to express his emotions, and you will never know about how he feels. Just letting you know now. So I do feel that, yes, but you're never going to know about it. Jazz, 1111, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones is for Jazz. What does Jazz need to know, please, in love and light? So I've got Jazz, Ava, Jess, GGX, Malone, Maya. I hope that's right. Amanda and Angeline. Do not gift me anymore, guys, please. My list is closed. I'm going to be on here for hours. I need to go and cook for my mum. All right, here we go. Jazz, I'm going to do a general reading for you. Jazz 1111, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Thank you for your gifts. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. But guys, you do not need to gift me. You don't need to gift me. You're number 9. GGX, you're number 9. So I've got Jazz, Ava, Jess, and then you. This is why I always say gift early, because my readings take long. I don't mess around with people's readings. I take it very seriously. All right. Can any of my moderators see Jazz? Jazz, the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, and I bloody well hope you're here. You are the best. Thanks, honey. I hope that you're here. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, Jazz, is something about your health. So I don't know if you need to go to the doctors, get a blood test, go and check yourself, you know, like those everyday, like the 6 months check, just to make sure that everything's okay. I'm a freak like that. So I go to the hospital and I'm like, check my blood just in case, you know, sugar levels. I do that all the time because I want to make sure that I'm good to go. So I always go and do that. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's something about you needing to make sure that you're eating right, taking care of your health, going to the gym, working out, something in and around this energy as I'm connecting to you, Jazz 1111. I also feel like somebody's about to confess something to you, or there's some sort of a confession coming your way. It could be in regards to love, or it could be whatever arena this is. There's some sort of confession in your energy. Shut up, I just started the gym. Good for you, honey. Because that's what I just saw. It's like, get your ass to the gym and get healthy. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, so there is going to be a message in your energy. There's something about nurturing, needing to you're somebody that is very wise, and you're somebody that could be a mentor, and you're supposed to be here to give back to the masses. I don't know what this is. So this could represent that you've got healing abilities, you've got psychic abilities, you're intuitive, and you're supposed to help the collective. That's what this represents for me, because I'm hearing mentor, she's wise, and giving back. I also feel like you're really impatient. I feel like I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the watch. I'm looking at the calendar. I'm looking out for the time, when, where, how. But what I'm hearing is trust in divine timing, because it will arrive when it's meant to arrive. And then I also got a guardian angel attached to you. There's something about a boat. I've got, these are the things that are still coming up. There's something about, you're supposed to go on a boat. And I'm hearing something about lilies, and I'm hearing about creative projects, and I'm seeing you climbing up a ladder and going into a door. And I'm also seeing a rainbow around you. So that means that there's prosperity coming your way. I also feel like there's, what is that thing called? Shit. air balloon. It's an air balloon. It's like you're ascending. So anytime my guides show me an air balloon, it tells me that the person that I'm reading for is ascending in their energy. It could be around work. And you also might be going on a boat and taking a trip. I tell you that you have psychic abilities. Are you putting that into motion though? Or you don't believe that you are just yet? You're still working on that? Because it feels to me like you're supposed to be putting this in motion. Hi Diana, Mum is, every time I look at her, she like wants to give up. That's the way Mum makes me feel when I look at her face. All right, Jazz, are you putting your psychic abilities in motion? I don't know if you prayed, wished, or asked the universe for something recently, but I will say this to you, they heard your prayers, okay? I need you, I don't know if you're putting this in motion though. I don't think you are. The 5 of coins is, oh. Do you get, I don't know, my head hurts all of a sudden. I don't know if you like get headaches, head pains, and then somehow this thing just traveled down to my neck and then into my shoulders. And there's something that you need to let go of. You need to get out of the lack mindset. Get out of the lack mindset. Okay. The 5 of coins is worrying about money, stability, structure, and finances. This tells me that you're either worried about something around, energetically, it's either worrying about money, worrying about stability, worrying about relationship, worrying about your health, worrying about all things that you could possibly worry about here in the physical world. So with the 5 of coins, this is the lack mindset. I need you to stay away from this energy, because all that's going to do is deplete your energy frequency, and then you can't attract what you're asking for sooner rather than later. But what I heard was she's prayed, she's asked, and she's manifested something, but then she goes into the lack mindset. So then this is about you watching what you say, because the Page of Swords is always the communicator and communicating in a negative way. The Page of Swords is always saying something that they shouldn't say and then end up manifesting what they don't want instead of what they do want. The Page of Swords needs to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And I'm also seeing with the Page of Swords energy, it's like, watch what you say, because you're going to end up manifesting it into your matrix. You're going to end up getting it into your matrix. I am seeing absolute abundance with you, and I'm seeing children around your energy as well. It's like the birthing of a child, children in your energy. If you're not looking to have any children, there could be a birth of a child in the family. But this is also represents absolute abundance. So whether you like it or not, you are going to be very abundant. I've also got a mother figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you. And remember when I said to you the whole thing about patience and needing to be patient because things will come to fruition? This is that card. Google it. 7 of coins is patience is a virtue. Everything that you planted and grafted and worked hard for is going to come to fruition. So what you're asking for is going to come to fruition, but it's a matter of divine timing. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but you need to be with him. You're an empress, and an empress goes with an emperor. So it's like a divine counterpart, soulmate. You've known each other in a past life, and you're always going to meet each other in every life to complete something with each other. Lovers or friends. I feel like you're meant to have a divine counterpart. Good for you. Congratulations, sweetie. Now you make room for him. Now you're making room for the right person. This is it. Anytime somebody's signing a divorce paper, that means the universe can give you your person. And this person is your divine match. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, do you have children? Yes or no? Because I'm seeing a boy, oh boy, oh boy, around you. It's either going to be a grandchild, depending on your age. If you're still young and you still have the red dragon, you know what I mean by the red dragon, right? Then you are still capable of having children, more children, because I've got a boy around you. You might have another one. Okay. You could have another one. I I need you to leave behind, when you're in the lack mindset and you worry about all the things that you don't have, instead of focusing on the things that you do have and focusing on the things that you do want, it tends to go into a negative frequency. Now, the devil card is obsessing over something that you have no power, no control over. The need to clear out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Toxic vibration from past relationship is still attached to you because you're broken about it. It's like, let it go. Surrender it. Because, and look, it just happens to be underneath the 5 of coins. So you got the devil card underneath the 5 of coins. So you got to stop going back into past energy. Stop thinking in the past. Look forward. Look to the future. Let go of any heavy burdens that you're carrying. And I'll tell you why. You're supposed to be a business owner. This is collaboration, expansion, teaming up with 2 or 3 people, travel and relocation. You're a high priestess. I told you were psychic. She keeps coming out. I'm shuffling the cards. It's falling out. The high priestess is someone who can see without seeing. Very intuitive, very psychic. You're able to have imprints. So the way that I work is I am able to have visions and then they come to pass. I will have a dream and it comes to pass. I will say things to people and they're like, that's a load of crap. And then it happens 5 minutes later. They're like, how did you do that? It's an awakening. I do it through meditation. And when you have open heart surgery and you die once, it tends to open up that part of your soul. So I am seeing that you prayed and asked and wished for something. There's a miracle around you. So I feel like you need to be prepared for that miracle via mental health, spiritual health, and physical health, going to the gym. I also feel like, look, you are a magi. This is your bloodline, psychic, mediumistic. You are a magi. You are infinitely, whether you realize it or not, manifesting good and bad thoughts. Okay? The magi, magician. What is the power of the magician? Focus, creativity, turning visions into reality, inspired actions. I think it, I feel it, I say it, I manifest and co-create it. Self-fulfilling prophecies. If I always say to myself, I'm broke ass motherfucker, then I'm always going to be fucking broke. If I say to myself, I am abundant, I attract money, I don't chase money, then you're going to end up drawing in that energy to you. That's how energy works. Stop holding on to what does no longer serve you. You want that long-term sense of security, but there's a part of you that's afraid. And what are you afraid of? There are 78 cards in the deck. This is the only card that's the best card in the deck. I am trying to get out of a negative mindset and speak more positively. Do you know why I always say your mantras? I was saying to my sister-in-law the other day, look in the mirror and say, I love you. You're doing your best. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. And anything that comes your way, you can handle it because you already handle so much shit in your life already. You got this. So give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a little bit of credit for coming this far. Because when you do that and you pick yourself up, what do you think you're teaching your children? Don't be giving out advice and saying to your kid, persevere, get up and keep going. And then you don't even do it yourself. That's being hypocrite. So for me, it's like, I ain't worried about you because this is the only card that out trumps every card on the table. And anchoring your reading is go inwards, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, a marriage energy, because the Hierophant is marriage, traditions, tapping into a spiritual energy, having a spiritual connection. This is what the Hierophant represents. So let's look at your guided message. Self-empowerment. I mean, you can't make this shit up, can you? Self-empowerment. Find power within yourself. Let go of the past. Let go of any muggy energy. It says confidence, belief, and being liberated. And then you've got everyone has a value. Even the cunts that come into your life. You know those pricks and those assholes that come into your energy and you're like, that person just drained the life out of me. It's okay. Love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. This represents, look, everyone has value. Even the assholes that come into your life have value. Why? Because then you say to yourself, I'm not going to be anything like you. Bye. And look who's in your energy. Archangel Gabriel. And this is about the throat chakra. He governs the throat chakra. What does this mean? Say what you need to say. Sing it. Say it. Talk about it. Unblock the throat by saying it. You need to be here you need to talk about it. And then you've got a change. Yeah? A shift and a change in your energy. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Let's make moves, people. Let's make moves. So, the star signs that are in your energy, Jazz, I have Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. I said that already, didn't I? So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light, sister. Love and light to you. Ava, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people. I've got Ava, I've got Jess, I've got GGX, I've got Malone, I've got Maya, and I've got Amanda, and I've got Angeline. Okay, here we go. K-Brand, what does Harley feel for me after 6 months? Guys, I love and appreciate you, but you do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question and I will read for you, and you do not need to follow me. You do not need to gift me. It's cool. Love and appreciate you guys. Okay. Does he want to reconcile? Because he's been reaching out. Harley. How does he want to reconcile? I don't like his energy for you. Sorry, sister. Don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't know what else to say. I don't like this energy. I don't like his energy. When I go into his energy, where the fuck is my lip balm? I don't like the energy that I feel when I connect to him. It feels like he's got manipulative energy, and it feels like he's very charming. Maybe really good in bed, whatever. But it feels like he is a master manipulator. And he's so charming, and he's like, he's going to charm the pants off of you to some degree. But it feels like nothing about him has changed. It feels like it's exactly the same. On some level, he's guarded. Yeah, this is someone guarding themselves. And he's also got a lot of things that's going on mentally. Like, I'm not saying that he's like mentally in a fucking psycho cuckoo. I'm just saying that he's got a lot of shit that he has to work on mentally. How does he feel about you? He's possibly an opportunist. You know, she's hot. Want to get into her knickers. I feel like he could also potentially be a little bit of a womanizer. Not going to lie. And the only reason why I say this is like, what the fuck are these 2 chicks doing here? I know one of them is you, and then somebody else is somebody else. So he could have somebody in the background that you may or may not know about. So do I like this person for you? No, I do not. I don't like it. Sorry, honey. I can't tell you what to do, though, because God has blessed you with free will now, hasn't he? So you got to do what you got to do. It's up to you. You got to do what you got to do. All right, here we go. Did I do 2 people? I can't even remember. Ava, let's go. And you guys, loved ones for Ava. What does Ava need to know, please? In love and light. All right, here we go. Ava. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people. I'm so sorry, guys. Did I only do 1? Oh, shit. All right, hold on, Ava. Oh, Jesus. Nitesh. Okay, please. I'm going to say this now, and I want you to really listen to what I'm saying, okay? When you're going to ask questions like this, is someone cheating on me, and will this relationship work? I'm going to give you the answer to your question. But I will say this to you. Do not go up to that person and go, I know you're cheating on me because a tarot reader told me. Get evidence. Get proof before you start jumping down somebody's throat. I will tell you energetically what I see. Now, this happened with one of my clients who's been following me forever. He asked me about his missus. And then I said, don't go up to her and tell her I said this. And he did. And I'm like, I have to block you now because I'm not going to be the cause of your relationship. And then she's like, what did you say to my partner? I love you and I follow you. And I'm like, no. I tell him by free will. He asked me a question and I answered it. But it was not meant for you. It was meant for him to know. It was meant for him to get the evidence and then do what you need to do. But no, he went right in there and he started telling this person about what I said, and I was like, fuck. Because I think he was asking me, is my son my son? And I was like, yeah, he's your son. But there's something a bit odd about your missus. Something doesn't feel right. And he went and told her. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I told you not to do that. I am not going to be in between a relationship. You ask me a question, I give you the answer. Figure out, get evidence, do what you need to do, and then maybe talk about it. No. Oh, no. All right, here we go. Is why, oh, for the love of God, I hope not, cheating on you. And will this relationship work? No, this relationship is not going to work. And if this person hasn't cheated on you yet, there is a possibility that they could. Why do I say this? There are two women in your reading, and one of these women is you. Who is the other person? Fuck knows. I'm also going to say this to you as well. This person that you're talking about is a mummy's boy. And it also feels like you're not going to feel like a lover, a girlfriend, or a wife. You'll end up feeling, or a partner, you're going to end up feeling like a parent. I also feel like you're looking for happiness in this connection. And this person will probably feed you everything that you want to hear. But then there's no actions behind it. It also feels like there is a hidden element about your person that you may or may not know about. It feels like this person is secretive. So do I feel like this person is cheating on you? If this person hasn't cheated on you yet, there's a possibility that they could. Will it work out? I say no. Because you're going to feel like you're giving so much in the relationship, and then you're going to end up feeling like you're not getting anything in return. That's how it feels. Sorry if you don't like that, but that's how I feel. That's what I see. Hope that helps you in some way. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You can do better. All right, here we go. Ava. Angels, guides, loved ones for Ava. What does Ava need to know, please? And love and light. Ava, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was doing a reading for one of my clients, and then she was asking me about her partner, and I'm like, oh, did you know that your partner is one of the most sexual zodiac signs in the zodiac? And then I was like, is there a possibility that this person could have cheated on you? Yeah, she cheated on me. I said, oh, okay. I don't think there's going to be a change here. I think like this, because this person is sexually active, there's a possibility that this person could cheat on you again. And then she didn't like it. And I'm like, okay, but then why did you come to me and ask me for clarity? And, you know, I'm going to give you what you're asking for. And if you don't like it, it is what it is. Oh, thanks, honey. Look at that clarification right there. Sorry about my finger. Look at that. Yes, listen to Anna. You don't have to listen to me. You have free will because God has blessed you with it. And then she goes on to say, me and mine have parted. You were right. See, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to go, oh, yeah, your person is so lovely. But when I'm seeing a fucking cheater. Why would I want you to go through the pain of it all? Only you can choose, and he's toxic. Only you can choose what's right for you. I'm just a guide. I'm just guiding you. I'm just letting you know something don't feel right about your person, man. And you can either figure it out, or you could be like, nah, I'm not going through that. Bye. It's your choice. All right, I don't know whether you're here or not, Ava, but I'm reading for you, and you're going to have to catch it up on YouTube if you miss it. Ava, the first thing that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you, boundaries, healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Hi, honey. Hi. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. Now, it could be from people at work because they're all soul-sucking cretters, yeah? Broken-winged people. Or it could represent family members that are coming in and winding you up and pissing you off. Now, if this hasn't happened yet, there's a possibility that it could. So I'm just giving you the heads up. That's what tarot is. Heads up. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's a lot of endless possibilities, free-spirited energy, taking risks, adventures, healthy boundaries, yes, but forgiving. And there's something about a train and a trip. So it's like a train, a vacation, long distance traveling, but the need to have healthy boundaries. And I don't know, I can't remember if you're married or in a relationship or whether you're not in a relationship, but there's something about you going on a date night. It's like if you're in a relationship, there's bringing more love and passion into your current relationship. Single. Oh, hell yes. So you're going on a date, because I just heard date night. So whether you want it or not, it's up to you. But I'm hearing get ready to be wined and dined. That's what I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you. There's also a need for, this is what I'm hearing. I got 2 angels in your energy, both female. And I'm hearing, I forgive myself and I forgive you. That's what I'm hearing. I forgive myself and I forgive you. I feel like take a gamble. I don't know where you are in the world. You're going on a train. You might be taking a trip at some point. I'm just telling you what I see in my third eye. There's a train, okay? And this talks about a long distance energy. It could be that you could go on a trip, or you could go on a travel. You can go on travel or a trip, and then you could meet somebody at the other point. And then when you meet somebody, it's like it would be a long distance thing before it becomes something. The Netherlands. So is that where you're from? Are you going on a trip there? Because there's something about long distance, date night, something about forgiveness, nightlife, taking a gamble. This is the energy attached to you. So here are your oracle cards. We're going to look at them later on. Here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Ava. What does Ava need to know? Please and thank you in love and light. Like you've been through some, oh my God, I live in the Netherlands. Right. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, I can't get the card. My stomach's in the way. Oh, I need to lose weight. Fuck. Been saying that for like 5 years. All right. So what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, yeah, there's definitely a trip around you. It feels like you've been through some hard times. Yeah, because this always represents upheaval, destruction, unforeseen circumstances, staying in a situation I should have left ages ago, but I'm staying in it because I think that everything's going to work out and it's going to go in my favor. And then it's like, no. And then the universe was like, right, you're not listening to your intuition. Your intuition is saying that you need to leave this specific situation. You didn't leave. And then what the universe did was make you so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to leave the situation. So it feels like you're in this rebuild energy, rebuilding your energy, rebuilding your confidence, rebuilding like being self-assured to some degree. It's like you're building an energy which is going to be working for you in your favor. It's going to be in your favor. I'm also seeing as I'm connecting to you, watch what you say. Words become things. Stay away from immaturity, people who chat crap. Say what you need to say when you need to say it, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And there's something also about education around you. So it's either you're going to learn something new from work, or you're going to say to yourself, you know what, I want to go back to school and I want to learn this, just to add on to what you already know. Healthy boundaries, like I said to you in the very beginning before these cards fell out, boundaries needs to be implemented. Healthy boundaries. So the 9 of Wands, can you see this person is like guarding themselves, or guarding or protecting their energy, or guarding something. This is about maintaining boundaries, but it also represents perseverance and keep on going. You got healing abilities, by the way, so you're a healer. The Strength card tells me that you're stronger than you think you are, but you do need to do some self-love, unconditional love. You need to have the courage and respect to say no to certain energies or people. And I am feeling that you need to open up your heart a little bit, especially around the love arena, because love is a possibility here. This is about you wanting security and stability, but there's a part of you that's afraid that, you know, the grass is not greener on the other side, or you're afraid to some degree. No, you haven't missed it. You haven't missed it, Jess. No. Or it feels like there's a part of you that wants it, but you're afraid that if you get it, something is going to go wrong. I feel like you need to let go of things that you're holding on to. It's time to surrender, release, and let go of it. I see an opportunity for travel. This is a vehicle. Chariot is taking action, making moves, the balancing of the yin-yang energy, cutting out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, and saying what you mean and mean what you say. I also feel like you've got some seriously good karmic energy attached to you, because the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point, taking a gamble, travel and relocation. It's about movement. So if things have been slow, it is going to pick up for you. And you've prayed and wished and asked the universe for something, and now the universe is going to give you your blessings. This represents a renewed sense of hope, clarity, miracles, and to some degree being seen by the collective, being seen by the masses. I feel like you're somebody that you give so much and then you feel like you get nothing in return. So slipping into the lack mindset. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Get out of this energy, because otherwise it's going to eat you alive. Now, the 8 of Swords is imprisonment, restriction, isolation. You not wanting to deal with anyone or deal with the whole world. I go to work, I close the door, and I don't want to deal with anybody. How are you supposed to live life if you're not going out there? You got to go out there. I will say payback's a bit of a bitch. So what you put out, you're going to get back in. 6 of Coins. The money, love, time, and energy that you put into something or someone or a situation is coming right back to you. The 6 of Coins is always a card of giving, receiving. Your generosity is now coming back to you. And then you've got the 9 of Cups. Take care of your health. Go to the gym. Go for a swim. Go for a run. Work out. And then you've got wish fulfillment. This is a wish fulfillment card. So and you've got both wish fulfillment cards on the table. So I don't know what you've done, Ava, but you've got some serious, I would light up 2 candles, man. And I would make sure that I'm in alignment with what I'm wishing for, so it will come true. Let me look at your oracle cards. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to see if I can see. Go to the gym. Go for a swim. Physical health is what I was saying. Don't go into the lack mindset or the past energy, what you failed. I always say that every hard lesson that I hit, every hard lesson that I've been through, every traumatic experience that I've been through makes me a better psychic, a medium, and makes me more empathic and loving and kind. Because I've been through the trauma and the disaster, that I know how to be better, a better person, because I will be able to relate to somebody who's been through the same things as me. So trauma and disaster and upheaval actually makes you a more kind and loving and empathic person. I mean, it can go both ways. You can be an asshole, or you can be kind and loving, and kind and loving will attract more things than being an asshole. So failure, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And then I've got clairvoyant, so you're able to see without seeing. Clairvoyant, it says seeing, psychic, and perception. This is third eye. We all have it. We're all born with it. You have a dream, you have a vision. Oh my God, I sensed and I saw it and I felt it and then it happened. We all have the ability. We're born with it. That's the blessing that God gave us, but we're tuned out of it because we're too busy focusing on work and money and problems. And we don't tune into that part of ourselves. And look at that. When I said to you, there's something about a relationship. What did I say to you in the beginning of your reading? Date night. And then all of a sudden, and remember, we pull these cards before I do the reading. It says caring connection. So there is some sort of connection or a relationship coming your way. And look at that. I want it too. Don't leave me out. I've been single for 14 fucking years. Fuck. Am I that ugly? All right, here we go. I've got Aries. I've got Leo. Got Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light. Ava, love and light to you, sister. Love and light to you. Jess. I've got Jess, GGX, Malone, Maya, Amber, and Angeline. I would have stopped at Maya, but Amber and Angeline snuck in there. You snuck in there, you little munchkins. All right, here we go. I'm going to read 2 people before I get... Where did you go, Patty? All right, love and appreciate you guys. Please do not gift. Gifting doesn't guarantee a reading. This is why I always say to you, copy and paste your question. You don't need to be a follower to get a reading. You don't need to gift me to get a reading. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Patty. Sorry, honey, I pinned you up and then it disappeared. What does Patty need to know, please? In love and light. Patty. I've got collaboration and a partnership. Yeah, I can't, for some reason, I can't do it either. Patty, I've got collaboration, partnership, teamwork. This is about brushing up on your skills, your skill set. This is an opportunity to collaborate with 2 or 3 people. At some point, you're going to be traveling, relocating, or getting a new car. And I'm also seeing a new opportunity around love, and also a new opportunity around a creative project here with the Ace of Wands. And maybe play the lottery. Shitloads of money. Hello. Stability, structure, abundance, leaving a legacy, inheritance, retirement fund, financial gain, get a scratch card, whatever it is. Do something in and around this energy, because when anyone gets the 10 of money, the 10 of coins, this is like a shitload of cash. So you know what to do, Patty. You know what to do. Anytime I get that card when I do a subscribers live, I'm always like telling my people, get a lottery ticket, man. You never know. Adjustments are required, Patty. Adjustments are required. Did I only read 1 or 2? I forget. Why can't I pin up, man? This thing's pissing me off. Monica, hi Anna. Will my health improve? And should I do more on TikTok? Yeah. Monica, yes. You should definitely do more on TikTok. Let me see if I can pin you up. I can't pin up Monica for some reason. The problem with health energy is when you're worrying so much about your health, you're carrying heavy energy, yes? This is heavy energy. Look at this person carrying all of these sticks. You're carrying a lot of heavy energy, thus making your physical body worse. So when you can lighten up your load, yeah, when you can lighten up your energy and lighten up your load, you are going to be very abundant. I've got money in your energy. I've got a celebration around you, sweetheart. Be around like-minded people. Be around people that are positive. Be around people that are cheerleaders. Stay away from people that drain your energy, that's always talking about something negative and really bad, because it will be an influence on your energetic frequency. So do I feel like you're going to get better? Dr. Joe DISPENZA. Ever heard of him? Can one of my moderators pin up that name? Dr. Joe DISPENZA. And the book is called Becoming Supernatural. You know, when you know, you know. Even better, this is what you should do. Go on YouTube and type in Dr. Joe DISPENZA, and you'll see the mind can heal the body. Yes, I know him. Do you? Do you know there was one day I did a post on his book, yeah, and he liked my post. I was like, oh my God. Dr. Joe DISPENZA. Everybody who's looking at, I'm sick, I'm dying, I've got 1 month to live. The first page on this book was of a woman called Anna. She was diagnosed with cancer and she only has like 3 months to live. And then she did the whole Joe DISPENZA meditation, abundant way of thinking, aligned her body. And then when she went back to the doctors, they couldn't find a trace of cancer in her. The mind over matter. Physical body is matter. So we can cure this energy. It depends on your mindset though. Okay, Jess, you're on my list. Jess, angels, guides, loved ones. Mind over matter. See, look what Sophia said. I'm an energy healer. When I was a little girl, my mum used to always say to me, can you massage my feet? I was about like 8, 7 years old. And my mum would say to me, can you massage my feet? And there would be a magnetic frequency in my hands. And then my hands will go like hot, like fire. And then my grandmother had these abilities. So my grandmother and me, when I would heal my mum, I would massage her feet. And then out of nowhere, the pain is gone. Now, what I was told by all the people in the Philippines, in the village, because my mum comes from the Philippines, okay? And in the Philippines, she lived in a village, like by the mountains and, you know, all of that, not in the city. And they said that my great-grandmother, her name was Barbara, Lola Barbara, she had healing abilities. And my mum said to me, you got it from her. So it passed down into generations. She was also psychic, mediumistic, and I got my abilities from her. Now, the way that she did her healing, I actually touch people to give them healing. They feel the hot vibration. But then when my grandmother did it. What my grandmother did and what the villagers said about my grandma was, you know how your Lola Barbara healed people. So what she would do was she would put her hands this high where the pain is. I touch people, but she would put her hands this high and they would feel heat, vibrational, magnetic frequency on the pain where she laid her hand or where she put her hand above. And you know what they said? The pain never came back. It was like she absorbed the shit, took it away from that person, and they ended up being healed. So this shit is real, guys. For me and Mark, please. I'm currently single, but we're very spicy. Oh, yeah, get your workout in. Get your workout in, girl. I just heard from your Lola and your mum, stop trying to piece everything together. Just let everything unfold the way it's supposed to fold. Because it feels like you two are a piece of a puzzle to some degree. You're meant to have some sort of connection, but you just need to like go with the flow. It's like you're trying to fit the puzzle pieces together. Just let everything, just let it flow. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check on my mum quickly. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm back. So it's like you're trying to, so what I'm seeing is that you're supposed to have some sort of a connection with this person. I am seeing someone's falling fast. Is that you? Falling fast is what I just heard. Getting rid of negativity. Stop trying to fit all the pieces together. Go with the flow. I feel like if you guys are going in that direction of, just to put it bluntly, if you guys are going to end up shagging each other, there's a possibility that there could be a pregnancy or a child. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you are meant to have some sort of a connection with this person, be it long term or for a while. You are meant to be with each other to some degree because you have some sort of past life energy. I feel like there's a lot of worry with you. Somebody's falling fast is what I just heard. Falling fast. I also feel like I'm worrying about it. I have fear about it. A wave of emotions. I feel like you want this to be an opportunity and a possibility, but then I feel like you need to ground yourself, like root yourself to Mother Earth. I feel like you need to stop worrying about it and let the chips fall where they may. All right, here we go. What else am I hearing? I feel like at some point you will move on. I feel like I said, you're supposed to have some sort of connection. Here are your oracle cards. We're going to look at them later on. I feel like you're supposed to be with each other for a certain amount of time and then a possibility of moving forward. But we'll go into it. You and Mark? Is it Mark? Jess. Mark. Okay, good. Jess and Mark. Jess and Mark. You have definitely known each other in a past life. You definitely have unfinished business with each other. I definitely can feel the connection with each other. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards. Definitely got past life energy. Whoa! 6 majors. That's like fate and destiny. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. My God. There's something about you where you're worrying about it. Falling fast is what I just heard. Falling fast. I don't know if you're falling for this person fast. I don't know. It seems like you guys are going to have some sort of intimate connection. I feel like there's negativity. I don't know if this is attached to you or attached to this person, but there's like a wave of fear, worry, or emotional. There's a detachment to some degree. It's you. Oh, you're going to create problems then in the relationship, aren't you? Because somebody will pick up on what you're feeling and then will end up being like, oh, so you don't trust me, or oh, so you have some insecurities about me, or like this person will pick up on what it is that you're feeling. This is apathy, boredom, and unfulfilled. I feel like you need to take it slow. I got the Queen of Coins. It's like you're self-sufficient. You can do things on your own. You don't need anyone to hold your hand. You're very solid on your own. I feel like you're supposed to focus on money, work, and career. But in regards to Mark, there's something about you needing to take it slow. Like, take it slow. I'm also seeing, I told you, you got karma together. All of these karma cards indicate that you've known each other in a past life. So this is about a wheel turning, knowing each other in a past life, coming back together again to complete something that was unfulfilled in a past life. This is travel, relocation, good fortune, and a turning point, good luck. He might owe you a child. Sometimes it works like that. You got to really go within with this. You got to really feel your way around with it energetically. Feel your way around it energetically. The Hermit card is going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. Do I feel like you guys are supposed to have something together? 100%. Do I feel like it's going to last forever and ever? Amen. I don't. Do I feel like there's a potential that you could have a baby with this person? I do. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're the one that's going to be the healing source for this person. It could be in a past life, this person healed you. And now in this lifetime, it's like karmic energy. So now you have to heal this person. So the Strength card tells me that he will pull energy from you. You are stronger than you think you are. You do have healing abilities, but you need to do some self-love, respect, have the courage sometimes to say no and persevere and move forward. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, you have consciously or unconsciously manifested this relationship. It's like you could have started out as friends and then all of a sudden it got deeper and deeper. And then this is something that you didn't realize that you wanted, but now you realize that you do. So the Magician card represents that you're manifesting what you think, what you feel, what you say. Now, this could also represent that you're manifesting all the good things and all the bad things all at the same time. So be mindful about where you put your focus. I am seeing, look, worlds upon worlds. You are meant to learn something from each other. The world is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of another cycle, the completion of a goal. Travel and relocation. You being at a distance. I've got the Chariot card, another major arcana card. This is about movement. This is about taking action. This is about no more procrastinating. This is about the balancing of female, masculine energy. You two finding balance with each other. I don't know if there's somebody from his past that he keeps on thinking about, but I do have another woman on the table. I will say that he is definitely attracted to you. He definitely wants to get into your knickers. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. But there is two females here in this reading. I also feel like there's something about him that he will only tell you what he needs to tell you. Because the King of Swords is cutthroat, brutally honest. The King of Swords is strategic, calculated. He can be ice cold to some degree, or he's not very good at expressing himself. If he is on phone, in person, you might pick up a different energy with him. It might be different. He's a Capricorn. Hey, man. I'm a Capricorn, and I am a little bit cold. I'm not going to lie. But I am somebody that will always have your back. Okay? Capricorns, yes, we're quite... I don't like hugs. Like, if somebody's trying to hug me, I'm like... Okay, that's enough. But I will always be there for you. Okay, if you need money, I help you out. If you need something changed or moved, or you need help with something, I will be there. But just don't hug me. It's Capricorn energy. He's a Capricorn sun, Aquarius. Oh, definitely. So he's got a hidden emotion there. I love him. Capricorn sun, Aquarius moon, Cancer rising. Oh my God. Sorry. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, choice. You're going to have to figure this one out on your own. It can't just be my help. You're going to have to listen to your intuition when it comes to this connection. Definitely supposed to be lovers. Definitely had a past connection in a past life. What star sign are you again? I just want to see if I match you. What star sign are you again, Jess? I forget. Are you an Aries, are you? I love my Aries. My daughter's an Aries. My brother's an Aries. But fucking hell. Oh, you're a Taurus. You guys would just, yeah, it'll be fine. Aquarius, Moon, Leo, rising. You're the one with all that fire. You're the one that knows how to keep still. So you might be a Taurus, but you got Leo energy. Look, at some point you guys are you're supposed to be with each other. This is the Lovers card, a soulmate. I did say that before when you asked about him. But I do feel like at some point it will come to an end, because the Death card is like you spend some time together, you have a relationship together, but you realize, both of you, that this is not exactly what I need or what I want in the long term. Anchoring your reading, conflict. I mean, my guy was a Taurus, and it's like, as much as I love you, I want to wring your neck. So, because Taurus as well as Capricorn is slow to fucking movement. So it just feels like, as I'm connecting to you, there is something there, definitely. But it's like, just go with the flow. Stop trying to label it. Why do women do that? Put a label on it. I'm just joking, guys. I'm totally with you, girls. We're either together or we're not. What the hell are we? I'm just saying. Okay, let's look at your guided messages, Jess. Thoughts create your reality. Yeah, manifest much. Thoughts create your reality. What does the magician do? It. Think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. Duh. And self-sabotage, it says betrayal, crisis, disruption. It feels like you guys are meant to be together for a certain amount of time, but then it will end. And then you got betrayal, crisis, and disruption. It's funny that you got the betrayal card, because there is 2 females here. And then you got a choice. What did I say? You got a choice to make. A choice to make. And then you've also got discipline. I accomplish what I set, what I set my mind to. There you go. I didn't get that. I didn't get it. All right. So I hope that helps you in some way. Whether you like it or not, it seems to me like you and Mark are meant to have something. Yeah, something. It could be a kid. It could be being best friends later on down the line. It could be just, you know, exercise, you know. GGX, you're next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. There's 129 people in the room and 1 of me. I am doing my best to try and get to as many people as possible, but please, guys, be patient. My ass is hurting me. At some point, I need to go and cook for my mum. I need to change her nappy. All right, here we go. Jocelyn. Any messages for November, please? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Jocelyn need to know, please? In love and in light. Okay, for the month of November, I need you to get out of your head and get into your heart. I need you to stop over-analyzing and overthinking things, because when you do that, you go into a position of nightmares, grief, and depression. I also feel like you need to focus on your money, your work, and your career, because I've got finances and money in your energy. This is a business owner, by the way, so you need to focus on money, career, business, and maybe venturing out on your own. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're slowly but surely clearing out like negative energy. It feels like you're going to move on. I feel like there's going to be a recovery period for you. And I do feel at some point, Jocelyn, that you're going to be traveling, relocation, taking a leap of faith, new adventures and new beginnings coming your way. Take a leap of faith. No more procrastinating. Get on with it. Gabriella, a reading for my son. And guys, loved ones, what does Gabriella need to know about her son, please, in love and light? Gabriella, just out of curiosity, how old is your son? I'm getting a lot of irritation when I connect to your boy. What's his star sign? 15. What's his star sign? He's a psychic, he's a medium, he's very sensitive, and he's going to lash out. He is picking up on energies and he doesn't understand it. I wouldn't be surprised if your son can see things that you can't see. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like energy frequencies which he doesn't understand about, and he doesn't realize that he's actually psychic, mediumistic. So you'll also have, Pisces always have problems with their feet, Achilles heel. There's always something going on with their feet. So I feel like as I'm connecting to your son, if he's lashing out and he's 15, I'm sorry, I was an asshole when I was 15, and so was my kid. I mean, that girl was a bitch when she was 15 years old. A couple of slaps here and there will be fine. But I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's like you're doing the best that you can do. I mean, your son is going to be talking things that you're going to want to rip his tongue out for. But I feel like at the same time, it's because he's dealing with a lot of shit. There could be people that he's surrounding, like, you know, them friends there that are not so good. But I feel like he will figure it out at some point. Now, I can see there's something about communication. I can see that he's very fast-paced energy. I can see that the way that he's communicating, maybe lack of communicating. And when he does, it just feels a little bit, I feel derailed to some degree. He is very psychic and he's very intuitive, and he doesn't realize that he's picking up on energies of other people. I do feel like as I'm connecting to him, look, anchoring the reading is conflict. These are people arguing, fighting, disagreeing to some degree. But I do feel like he's got Archangel Raphael around him. I feel like there is healing being done underneath the surface of things when it comes to your boy. Your boy just needs to find some sort of balance. And I also will say this to you. Your son is a magi. So in your bloodline, you'll have a wizard, like an uncle or a grandfather has wizard energy, and he's got it. He's a magician. He's got it. I feel like your boy can manifest all good things and bad things, and it's because he doesn't know his powers. So I feel like keep praying. When you say prayers to universe, God, angels, guides, loved ones, call your guardian angel to talk to his guardian angel. And I always talk to my guardian angel is called Astro. I talk to my guardian angel to talk to my daughter's guardian angel to watch over, protect her when she goes out. And she is always comes home safely. Thank God. Am I worried about him? No. Is he being a little bit? Yes. Is it going to probably get worse? Probably. Because, I mean, our children are a bunch of cunts until they're about 17, 18, 19 when they get the fuck out of the house. But, you know, they will change eventually. Because they have to go through the dark night of the soul to get to the person that they're meant to be. You know, we learn through turmoil and trouble and loss. And why does it have to be that way? Okay, GGX. You're so welcome, honey. Am I worried about him long term? Not really, no. And he's very smart as well. Your son is very smart. Very intelligent, very smart is what I see with your son. All right, here we go. I got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your energy. Can I meet them soon? Love reading. And will I get working from home full time? I look after dad. Love and respect you, man. I know what that's like. All right. I see passion in your energy. I see love in your energy. I see there is going to be someone coming in your energy, but then there's going to be somebody else coming into your energy as well. I also feel like there's a part of you that feels misunderstood. Like to some degree when you're in a relationship, there's like some sort of, there's a misunderstanding with you. I do feel like I am seeing yin yang energy, so I definitely have got a love connection around you, but I also feel like there is going to be two people in your energy. Two. I feel like you're gonna have to kiss a few frogs before you get to your prince. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you stressed out. I don't know if you get migraines or headaches, or there's a feeling of stressing out when it comes to, I don't know if it's the love arena. I am seeing a black and white feather in your energy. You definitely got love here. Definitely got love energy. And I am seeing as I'm connecting to you as well, I've got strong energy of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your energy. So if they're not here, they're coming in at some point. Again, lovers or friends, you'll know when they get here. Right, here are your guided messages. Permanent love. You got to let go of past mistakes. You got to let go of misunderstandings. You got to let go of that feeling like, even though you're the one that is the victim or was hurt, getting rid of that sort of mindset. I do feel like there's love in your energy. It feels like Romeo and Juliet energy around you, but it feels like it just feels like there is something that you still have to either let go of or learn in order to get to the yin and yang energy, because you definitely have a connection around you. But it just feels like if you have insecurities in your energy about relationships, or you're afraid to give your heart in a relationship because of what happened to you in the beginning or what happened to you in the past, it creates a delay for that person to come to you. Now, I've been single for 14 years, okay? 14 years I've been single. And every so often I'll say, I wonder why I'm single. I wonder why this is happening. Okay, I'm fucking annoying. I understand that. But at the same time, it's like, I ain't ready. As much as I feel like I am and I want it, I ain't ready. And I'll probably create a problem in it. I'll probably have insecurities when I get into a relationship, and some people are in denial and they don't believe that they have insecurities, but then you get into a relationship and you're like, oh my God, it's too good to be true. Something's going to go wrong. So from what I can see is, oh, you're definitely going to have a relationship, a long-standing relationship. The problem here is I feel like you still got your guard up. Like, you can say to me, I don't know, my God, my heart is open. I'm ready for it. But then there could be an issue or something that will arise, or something that will be familiar that happened with the new person to the past person. And then it will create like a block. It's like I got my barrier up. So this is somebody who was always in the past fighting to be seen, fighting for recognition. No matter what I did, when I was in a connection, it was like that person never ever saw me. And that energy is embedded and imprinted like a stamp on your soul. So it feels like something needs to be cleansed, cleared, and released out. You're also coming out as somebody, you're one of those women like me. I'm quite intimidating, and apparently like men don't come up to me and chat to me because I don't know, am I fucking that scary? So what I see with you is you're coming out as the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Coins is self-sufficient, domestically skilled, solid in her own energy. She's got leader energy. She's somebody who is so confident that you, whether you know it or not, intimidate man. So you would need to find somebody who's got some serious kahunas to come up to you and be like, yo, GGX, let's go on a date. Because it feels to me like you've got this intimidating energy about you. Not that you mean to be. I certainly don't mean to be. Like, I want to be like quite feminine, but I can't help myself. I'm a woman that thinks like a man. So what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, you've got all of this power under your energy, and you come across as somebody who's quite intimidating. Do you want to know about long-term love? Karmic relationship coming your way. Wheel of Fortune, turning point, good luck, travel, relocation, could meet somebody on holiday or in and around the work arena. There's the conflict card that I picked up on. So you might be like, I don't have any conflicts. I feel like I'm open and ready. This is not going to come up for no reason. This is not going to fall out for no reason, because this is conflict, challenged, obstacle, sports play. Like sometimes you get into a relationship and you don't know if the person is on the same page as you, and it's like we're playing games here. What are we doing? So if that sounds familiar, that's the energy still that exists. I feel like you're beautiful inside and outside. And I do feel like whether you like it or not, you're going to attract energy vampires. We'll find out. We'll find out. This is, look, this is the lack card. So these cards are lack card. These cards are worrying cards. These cards are, I want to be in a relationship. Am I going to be okay? Am I going to be open? Or am I going to be the same as before? So I feel like because you are this professional, because you got this high level energy, yes, you are going to meet somebody who's a high level. It's not even a higher level than you. It's actually a divine match. And the reason why I say it's a divine match is simply because here's the Sun and here's the Wheel of Fortune. So you know, following me for years that I always say that the Sun card is the best card in the deck. It out trumps all cards in the deck. The Sun card is joyous, travel, relocation, abundance, good health, good relationship, a divine relationship. It's collaboration to some degree. And then you've got it in the karmic energy, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, you have to meet somebody that is the same vibrational match as you. Because you don't want to meet somebody so your soul growth is like you're on grade 10 and then somebody's on grade 1. Yeah, I know. You think that. You think and feel that you're looking, this is what I think and feel. And lo and behold, the universe will make it that your father is taken care of and then you are going somewhere all of a sudden. It doesn't matter. We're human. We're souls having a human experience. We can only see it from the physical level. You cannot see what the universe and God universe can do for you until it happens. So you're looking at this situation, you taking care of your father, like me taking care of my mother. I'm looking at this situation from a human point of view. But then you forget about divine intervention. Money, work, stability, structure. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Will you work from home? Definitely. 9 of Coins is solo energy. Solo making money. This is solo and making money. So working from home is a possibility. But then how are you ever going to meet anyone? It's like me. This is my job. This is my job. I work from home. How am I going to meet anybody? So right now it's convenient for me. But again, divine timing. You can meet somebody at a party. You might get somebody to take care of dad. And then you might be invited to a work event. Friends and family, a celebration, and then there you go. Yes, but there might be a time when you might actually have to go somewhere. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what I say. Divine intervention always steps in. There is always a way. There is always a way. And look at that. Travel, relocation, taking a leap of faith. So when you're talking about long-term relationship, a divine counterpart, long-term, it's going to happen, but you've got to wait. Like me, honey, we got to wait. Because everybody's like, you need to go and take care of yourself and you need to do this. And I go, well, who's going to go and change mum's nappies? Who's going to cook for mum? Who's going to take care of mum the way I can? No one can take care of my mother the way I can take care of my mother. And I wouldn't leave my mother in anybody else's hand anyway. But then that's just me keeping my energy in that one place. But when it's time, it will be my time, because the universe will always step in. There's going to be options and choices. Look how many cups you're going to have to choose from. There's going to be choices, and we're going to have to trust other people. You're definitely going to, you wanted to know if you're going to meet somebody of a higher stature than you. I feel like it's going to be the same. There is an emperor here. There is an emperor here. And I said to you, you're going to have a choice of two. And you got the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is not only a soulmate, but the Lover's card also represents a choice between that divine counterpart and someone else. It's within your soul contract. You just have to be patient and wait. This is the signing of the contract, the important document, a soulmate energy. This represents cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales, a marriage, a new job, a new car. The visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Apparently I'm going to be restricted for 10 minutes because some idiot has just... hold on a second. All right, guys, I've got, hold on a second. So GGX, I'm going to give you your guided message really quickly. You got this grief energy attached. Worrying, conflict, challenges, obstacles. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. This is one of your guided messages. I've got journey within, which means you got to do some soul searching and really go inwards. I've also got the thinking man. So there is a masculine energy around you. And yes, there is something to celebrate. Look at that. celebration. It says victory, milestone, and good news. So I am seeing that energy around you. So whoever did the violation and reported me, love and light to you. God bless you. I'm going to time out and I'm coming back because they're gonna postpone the live.